Yeah,
That's way better.
that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
There we are.
It's perfect.
Put your lips on it.
Lick it. Lick it, dude.
Are you sure you want me to do that?
Yeah.
That's extra.
I was like, why is mine so loud? Because I'm right here with the headphones. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, yours
No,
is
it's still
so
loud. It's still loud.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with your guys'.
Ours
it's
is
just
decent.
Maybe you're really
Yeah.
close like this. Maybe
Yeah,
you should
you're
be
just
so
how
like,
close
hey,
you're
we're
supposed to be.
gonna. This is how close we're supposed to be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way,
You're
dude.
supposed to be
This
like,
is so
right
loud.
here.
No, this is more
Yeah,
natural.
no.
Right here.
This is.
It's more natural, but the sound doesn't come out
Okay.
as good as when I'm
So
right here.
when- We need
Oh,
to
it
go-
sounds like more rich when you're this close.
Yes,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 fingers.
Makes
Three,
sense.
3 fingers or 2 fingers?
Like 1.5.
2 fingers.
I just went mustache length. I feel my mustache kind of touching it, just like that one strand that sticks out long.
Once it touches it, you're like, okay, that's it.
That's
the
too
limit.
close.
No, my mustache is long.
Yeah,
boy.
no.
All right, I think I got mine pretty good.
I hide my upper lip.
Oh shit, mine's about
This
to
is a
fall.
good
Mine's gonna
start to
fall.
the
Mine's gonna
podcast so far. Oh,
Wow, just ruined
Yeah,
everybody's
dude.
day, dude.
still haven't done an intro. 2 minutes in.
fall. Are we still going in?
Oh, this is-
There we go.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Podcast number 7. We got
It's not my
special
favorite.
guest over here. Aaron Castro,
Yes, sir.
#1 detail at Curbside Detail.
First name Eladio.
Only his girls call him that.
So
They go,
Aaron,
ooh, Eladio.
tell me your story. How did this all come about? What's your detailing journey?
Oh, you want my origin story?
The origin story,
The
yeah.
origin story, dude.
Like Wolverine.
How did Batman become Batman, you know? Let us know.
We'll push you over that limit.
My origin story. Okay, so I've been at Curbside for about 2 years, 2.5.
like
Yeah,
it's
this is my
longer.
3rd summer.
Feels like
So 3 years?
3 years. 2019, 2020 March when COVID hit.
2020.
So I was laid off. I was laid off from
2020.
restaurant.
Alright, 2 years, yeah.
restaurant business for like what? Until July.
You look at me like I know.
Yeah,
Like,
I
do you
think so.
remember?
Until July, I
You
think
remember.
so. He remembers.
You got it.
I got hired. My second day of work was on my birthday.
Oh yeah. Aaron, the hell
He
no,
made
no,
me work.
these are
Made me
dates.
work
Yeah, yeah.
on my birthday.
That's birthday.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was your birthday.
The first day we washed 14 cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, 14.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Whoever
Hey, hey,
worked
hey.
with me, we were
Light work.
hustling.
Light work,
all right?
dog. Light
Any
work.
day you work with me, we're putting in work.
Yeah.
So I mean that's a big part of why I would say my days are probably the heaviest out of most directors at
Yeah,
Curbside.
100%.
Because everybody else can't handle it. They didn't work with the best. That's
Yeah.
So I was kind
Oh,
of
you
already,
work
I
with
was
me
like
the
thrown
most,
into the
dude.
gauntlet,
Don't-
into the fire,
Me and
like
this guy
literally first week
worked.
in. But I mean I was already pretty used to it.
What
Been
were you
work-
doing before?
Working at Casa Corona and then Doghouse. But I started Doghouse when I was 16.
Mm.
You were
So
there for like 6 years, no?
6. Yep.
Yeah,
Such a
workload.
long time.
Yeah.
That's
And
crazy.
Explain
commitment.
Doghouse to everyone. What is Doghouse?
Straight anxiety.
Dude, I don't even like to go park
Dude,
at Doghouse.
yeah, right.
The parking lot is bad.
Straight anxiety. You're just
You guys
like,
suck, dude. I get so lucky at Doghouse.
Yeah,
I pull in the parking lot, someone's pulling out, I'm like, yink.
I
you
know
get-
all
you
the
get-
tricks of the trade, so I know where to park.
Go to the bar, dude. It's a wrap.
There's
Yeah.
like 12 parking spaces. What are you like? Oh, tricks to the trade.
I can't let everyone know.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
gonna take
okay.
my
Come on,
spot.
come on,
dude.
come on, dude. This is
How often do you go to
One of the
Doghouse?
12 spots.
Huh?
One of the 12
Yeah.
spots. I'm
I
like,
go like.
Dude, it says Aaron on the
Aaron,
thing.
how often do I go
yeah.
to Doghouse? It used to be a thing. I used to go every Sunday.
Then what
so-
happened?
Then he switched up my schedule. Dude. Then I was like, he's like, all right, you're off Tuesday, Wednesdays. All right, next week you're off Wednesday, Thursday. The following week you'll take Friday and Wednesday off. And I'm just like,
His
what the
voice
hell?
cracked.
Hey,
Like, you switched up
you're
my schedule.
welcome. But now
I'll
you're
do
off
them a
Sunday,
favor.
Monday. You're
Yeah.
off Sunday, Monday now.
So,
So
yeah.
you're welcome.
Yeah, looks like I'm going there after this.
Hey,
Right?
let's all go. I'm
There's
down.
parking.
I'm
Yeah,
down.
even though
I
it's Monday.
love their Cobb salad. That tri-tip Cobb salad.
Everything there is pretty good. I
Can't do the
lie.
blue cheese.
Yeah,
I
me
sub-
neither.
Oh,
Substitute, I
disgusting.
substitute it for feta.
Everybody
I
just
just
get
don't.
the,
I just
that.
take it out.
get the blue cheese on the side and give it to me. I'll
Rob
eat
will
that.
nibble on blue cheese. It's
I
so
love
disgusting.
blue
You're
cheese,
You're
dude.
gross.
But anyways,
Oh.
back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moldy blue cheese, boy. Give it all to me.
Fast forward to present date. Yep. Now the rest is history.
Well, you skipped a big gap.
I
That was
did.
16
I
years
did, I
old.
did.
You went from 16 all the way
Present day.
to 28. How old are you?
27.
To 27. Big gap there, bud. This origin story is...
What's the true origin story here, huh? What's going on here? What are we doing here?
It's like I just completely forgot about all those other years.
Yeah.
So after Doghouse, yeah, there for 16 to 21, Costa Corona Expo served bus until, what, 23, 24? And then Len was like, hey, we need help over here, you know.
Did you
No.
serve at Casa or no?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
did.
I don't know. I don't know if I made you work.
No,
It was Ivan.
You guys pressured me.
Well,
You
first
put me
of
in
all-
a group text, you know, saying like, "Hey, dude, you want to work tomorrow?" And I'm like,
So Aaron's older brother Ivan, he's been working this for a few years as well, and so it was like during COVID, and so everybody's out of work, all the restaurant industries and things like that. But Aaron was making like a ton of money off of
Yeah.
the COVID pay. You should make a shit
"Yeah,
ton
I was
of money.
making
Like 4 G's a month, dude.
it was like 3,400."
What? That's so much
Trump,
money.
Sorry.
Trump was giving us that extra
Hey,
600.
Sorry, dude.
Trump
sorry.
gang, bro, that's what's up.
So Aaron's getting double pay.
Yeah, it
Yeah, but
was pretty
that was
awesome.
fun. Well, we did need somebody, and Ivan's like, "Oh, Aaron's not doing anything. Make him work." And I was like, "I don't know if I want to make him work." He's like, "Nah, he needs to stay busy. He's not
that's-
doing nothing."
Well, the year before, I was coming off of like an ACL injury.
Oh yeah, you
So I was
see
already used to like bumming it on the couch, you know, just
Yeah.
like not
Doing
doing,
nothing.
yeah, just sitting on your ass.
injuries, but yeah, your first day we did like 12 cars.
It's like 14, dude. We came to Wathens.
Oh yeah, we
I
were.
remember.
Then what-
Walton's had 14?
No, they
then
had
we-
like 6 or 7
Oh, okay,
And then-
okay.
off the bat. Like, but that's when they were right here across the
Yeah, yeah,
street.
yeah.
No, but my schedules were packed. I was doing like full no shorter than 8 hours
Yeah.
back in the day, and I was like, "Come on, Aaron, we gotta do this."
And I remember then we came back to the shop, and I'm like, oh, finally we're done. Then Marcelo's about to go do Kenneth's when he lived off Quincy.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
like, just
jeez.
take Aaron. And I'm like, that like killed me.
Yeah.
'Cause I only brought like
He bought a
my
water bottle.
like 140-ounce thing on my hydro flask. And this was like July, right? And it was already like it was only 3/4 of the way full. And it was like, dude, I'd try and get before we're done like with the insides of all 3.
just dying in the heat.
Oh man, those were good times. But you stuck through it. You seen the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, we're in Clovis or Fresno, Central Valley. It gets like 110 in the summer, so
Technically, it's almost considered a desert.
yeah, it's
But we get a little too
brutal.
much rainfall.
yeah, it's
Just a
brutal.
little too much, even though we're still in a severe
Yeah, we get
drought.
like
Our high-
4 rain days a year.
Our highs are 115.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So he had 3/4 of a 40-ounce water.
Yeah.
8 hours.
No,
And I'm pretty sure the whole month before he didn't drink any water.
I didn't need to.
He's like a camel.
I barely went outside.
What was that movie, The Benchwarmers? Was going outside.
Yeah.
It's all pale and white. But-
Solid.
Yeah, good old Aaron. Aaron didn't know anything about detailing. We were just talking about this earlier. He didn't even know what a door jam was.
Door jam. What else did you say?
I didn't know what a
He'd
door
never
jam
seen a
was.
car. Aaron was Amish before we met him.
Okay.
He had a horse.
Yeah.
He rode an emu to work.
He had a big old beard.
We
Like
were
an Abraham Lincoln beard.
No, dude. You're
What is
right.
it, Rumspringer? He was on Rumspringer.
Yeah.
He decided to stay out.
That's fine.
Thanks, guys. All right.
Oh man,
But
that
yep.
was good.
Yeah, never really had much of an interest in cars before this job. Like he said, mentioned Marcelo, an old coworker, good friend of theirs, was like, "Hey, do the door jams." I'm like, "The fuck's a door jam?" Then he's like, "Come over here." And he opened the door. He's like, "See the space where the door closes? Like that's it." After that, I was like,
Boom.
"Yeah."
Connection
Yeah.
made.
I was
For
like, "Okay."
people don't know, at the Curbside Detail crew, we call it the jammies. Make sure
Yeah,
you
the
get the jammies.
jammy whammies.
Jammy
Yeah.
whammies, that's what I say.
Gotta get the
Forgot
jammies.
about that word.
Jammy whammies.
Yeah, we haven't said
We haven't
jammies
said
in
that
a minute.
forever,
Yeah.
dude. Because no one does them anymore.
Yeah.
That's why I get pissed. Like, dude, they all skip them. I'm like, what's your problem?
it
Like,
drives me
it's like
nuts, too.
wheels, door jams, and tires. But
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing over there.
Because they're so slow, dude. They dry off every wheel first, then they walk around again,
overthink it.
dress it, and I'm like, hey, take
Yeah.
the dressing bottle with you. Just
Yeah,
dry it
yeah.
and dress it at the same time. Why are you?
You got to
walking around 5
consolidate
times?
like your movements.
They're just doing
be
more footwork.
efficient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They walk around the car
I
like
mean, the-
20 times.
Yeah. I think it's the tornado that's throwing them off. They're getting too comfortable.
We just
with,
gotta
like, doing
retrain
that
them.
too.
Yeah.
I think everybody else who's training them is garbage.
Yeah, they don't listen either.
Yeah, they don't listen to us.
Do you guys do like company training days?
We used to.
We have in the
Yeah.
past.
Like when I first started, we would do trainings on like just basic full washes.
Yeah.
Go
Like
through the
kind of like
process.
a 40-minute thing, pretty quick.
Yeah. Just
But
on what they
I-
should be doing.
yeah.
You know, this is the
We were
process.
fairly. I mean, we were fairly new at the time.
With the
Well,
shop.
That was
yeah.
like with the shop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
that's
just
what I
got the
meant.
shop. Like, just got the shop. Yeah, we had the shop for like 3 or 4 months before you joined us,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Everyone was getting all those stimmies. So
Oh,
they were
stimmy days were it was the funnest time ever.
Yeah, I was super busy. 2020 is so busy. Like, COVID hit, and it was the best time of our lives.
Yeah, it was literally just all day, every day.
And then we were in Clovis, and Clovis is like a lawless land. They didn't give a shit.
Oh,
No, yeah,
dude.
Clovis. Yeah.
I think
Well,
there's still-
especially during
still
COVID.
see a cowboy running around
Oh,
every once
yeah,
in a while.
no. They didn't care. All the businesses were shut down in Fresno, and Clovis is just this,
Clovis is
just a normal day.
Come eat in our restaurants.
Yeah.
Because they have, yeah.
Sneeze on somebody.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah. And then
I was just walking around coughing. Me and Len were living the dream. We were like, "Where are we gonna go to lunch today?" It was so
Yeah.
fun. We're
I
like,
remember,
Who's
I'm like, do I
open?
need a
felt like it
mask?
was like a
It's like, we don't need a
speakeasy
mask.
time.
Yeah.
It felt like speakeasy time. Like you're trying to find restaurants that are open. You're like, "This place is open. Let's go in there." It was the best.
Yeah, those are cool times.
And then like, there's no wait time. There's no one out. It was the traffic.
No
was
traffic.
Yeah, traffic was non-existent.
2019, like 2020 traffic in Clovis and Fresno compared to now.
Yeah, I've said it before.
Completely
Like,
different.
I live in Madera, so I would drive. Dude, I was just swerving through lanes, bro. Like no
Kramer?
one. Yeah, and cops were out. Nobody. I was just like, you all the way, dude. It was so much fun.
That's funny.
Rob's literally like Tallahassee from Zombieland, just like
Oh yeah.
driving around,
never seen it.
stealing. Yeah, it's a
He doesn't
movie,
watch
Rob. I'm
Tallahassee?
sorry.
Zombieland.
You remember Zombieland?
No, I've never seen Zombieland.
He doesn't watch movies.
Maybe I've seen it.
I
but
feel
don't
like you would like Zombieland.
Zombie?
would
Yeah,
like
you would like it. You would
Yeah.
like. It's kind of. I would put it under almost like.
remember. Who's in it?
It's Woody
feel like I'm-
Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson, Emma Stone,
Yeah.
Oh,
Emma
I might have
Stone.
seen
Jesse
it.
Eisenberg.
I don't
Yeah,
remember it,
Jesse
but I-
Eisenberg. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
he's
gotta
good.
limber up, right?
Yeah.
This is my favorite rule. It's like
I might
limber
have
up.
seen it.
He's all like stretching.
And
That's
he's-
you, Aaron. That's you. Every day at
He's all
work,
jogging.
Aaron's like trying to stretch. I was like, "What are you doing?" He's got to limber up, dude. Oh, we're playing ping pong. He's like, "Oh, I gotta stretch out my calves. Hold on."
You don't understand
Wait,
like
his
how
his
tight
shoes
like
loose.
your
His-
hips
his-
get, just like getting in and out of cars all day
got it.
constantly.
Good job. You got
Yeah.
it. Get in the
Getting
car.
in the car.
You gotta get in them.
If you guys had to make like a Zombieland rule book, but for car detailing, what are some of the
Oh
rules that
shit,
go
that'd
in
be
it?
cool. I don't know.
Fill me in. What are we doing?
I don't know. We have, there's like
So
a rule book.
Zombieland, they have a bunch of rules, right, to survive the
It's
zombie
like a
apocalypse.
guideline. You
Okay.
know, like Ned's Declassified School
Oh,
Survival
of
Guide.
course, yeah.
It's
That
like
was
that.
the greatest show on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, it's
back in
like-
the day, dude.
Make
Mhm.
sure you know your exits is one of
Yeah.
them. Cardio is one of them.
Limber up.
Limber up.
Yeah.
Always double tap.
Double tap. Yeah. So
Hydrate.
what's the car detailing equivalent?
Shit, I can't even think of that. What's number one?
Number one.
Well, is it by
Well, the thing is,
importance?
no. That's the thing is their list isn't on importance because
Yeah.
double tap is like
Their list is on
15.
survival.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so
So
they
I
were
guess
adding.
We could do it.
Yeah.
We could do it on necessities.
I don't know. Obviously, setup,
That
Tornador?
could be everything.
evaluate situation.
You could just start with water.
Yeah.
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 Water source. Power
Mhm.
source.
Be
yeah,
prepared.
I guess. It depends on how low we're starting.
Yeah.
Is
what
this
are we
is
doing
this
here?
a checklist
Okay,
for
let's break
you've
it
never
down
detailed
even
before,
further.
or is this for like, oh, you already have at your appointment, you already have everything set up or whatever it is?
So let's say
Let's do that. That sounds.
That makes more
fun.
sense. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, you're a mobile detailer.
Say you're missing something.
you know,
mobile is what I was gonna
and
say.
it's just like you have all your equipment, you're ready to go. All right, let's go through the
Mobile's
list.
my bread and butter. That's
Yeah.
all I
Yeah.
do. So you'll never see
100%.
me at the shop.
No.
And when he does, he has anxiety.
Yeah.
He's the worst at the shop,
Hate
dude.
it.
He's the worst at the shop. It's so crazy. It's just like it's the same thing, but he's just like frazzled.
Just too many things going on
Yeah.
at once.
He's like, wait, there's guys where I gotta go talk to them. I'm like, yeah, go, you gotta talk to them.
and then,
Yeah.
and then that car's wet, and I'm like, God damn it, it's gonna streak.
No, it's like so
The
when
guys
you're
don't know what they're doing.
when you're
Yeah.
mobile, like you only have one job. You're focused on just one thing. Take care of this car, whether it's interior detail or wash, whatever. That's all you got to worry about. When you're in a shop, it's like, all right, we got 3 guys here, got 2 cars working at the exact same time. this customer wants this time done, or who dropped off first, or what's going on.
Yeah.
Then the
Who's-
customer walks
And
Who's
up.
then
waiting, or
as
the
you're in the
customer
middle
waiting?
like of the heat of the moment washing cars, like 3 of them walk up at once to pick up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
that's-
like, what do I
dude,
do?
the
Do I
pickup
keep
is the
knitting?
hardest.
Yeah.
The
Do I keep
pickup-
knitting or do I go be a nice person and go greet them?
I can't lie. The pickup's the hardest for sure.
And the
You're like,
texts, the
"Damn."
texts are always like on the furthest side of the car too, so you can't tell them anything. I'm like, damn.
I don't know. That's only like 8 feet away.
Oh, no. I get frazzled. Like you said.
Aaron-
I overthink it.
I can't talk to my
damn.
tech. They're too far.
He's like,
Oh, man.
Yeah, to Aaron, the car just like expands, and it's like, ooh.
Help me.
Yeah.
He's like this. Like he could easily talk to these texts like this, but he's just like,
They're like, stop yelling at me. I'm right here.
Aaron could take 3 steps forward and go, "Hey, finish this car. I'm gonna talk to a
Yeah,
customer."
that's real.
Nope. He goes, "Oh shit. Oh shit."
Yeah.
he just leaves his tech alone.
I need to work on that. For sure.
Everything Aaron talks about his text, usually he has the same issues with himself.
Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah.
but does that help at all? Like, cause you
It
know,
does.
like,
Sometimes when you say it out loud, you're like, damn, all right.
Yeah.
Like, we'll work on that for tomorrow. You know?
Tomorrow.
That's why I don't.
That's good.
That's why I don't complain much.
But that's one of the. That's literally one of the reasons why Aaron has become one of our top detailers at Curbside is because he does take that to kind of heart. Like every time you tell him something's wrong, he's on it. Like 100%. Like one day he was coming in
like
late
that.
for like a week.
wasn't
No,
so-
it was like a month or two.
Well,
It was a long
I was
time.
trying to be a pro.
Aaron
I was
would
trying to
like,
be nice.
yeah.
Something
So
like
Aaron would
that.
be coming in late all the time. Like, dude, you can't keep coming in late. And then we all had a talk. Like, Aaron, like, 1, you're coming in late, and then 2, when you get back to the shop, you're not helping out. You know, you're not doing anything. You're just like doing the bare minimum. And literally, like, cold turkey, he was just coming in like 30 minutes early.
That's when I was freshly a director.
Yeah. He would come in like so early, like 7 a.m. I'd walk.
No, it was like 7:25.
No
Some
way,
days like
dude.
7:20.
Nobody's here. He's just here folding towels, cleaning up. And I was, he clocked in and goes, "Nah, I just wanted to come early." And I was like, "All right, dude."
But that's the thing. That's what makes him a great detailer, great director.
Now I found that balance.
We told him he sucked, and he
Yeah,
goes,
yeah.
"Not no more."
Yeah.
He wanted to be the best, and that's what's really cool. It's like not many people are like that. We talked about some live podcasts yesterday. Like some people are just like living
Yeah.
the like minimum.
And for the most part, I never really have much interest in cars.
I still
I
don't.
just like to work.
Until you got that.
Holy shit, we said that yesterday.
yeah.
What?
It's like I don't give a shit about work or detailing
About-
cars. I don't give a
about
cars,
cars.
detailing or what cost. I goes, I just like to work. I'm like,
Yeah.
It's the routineness of it that's
Yeah.
almost like helpful if you're the type of person. Like I think everyone here but Rob maybe. Well, Rob too maybe. But I
You
feel
know,
like
yeah, Rob doesn't like to work.
no.
love work.
Kidding.
I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say I was talking about
Probably
anxiety.
the hardest worker. One of the hardest workers.
He said work. I was gonna say I
Always
feel like
nice to this guy. And
I
he
was
just
talking
hate it.
poop.
Yeah, dude.
no, because like the way Lund talks about not liking being alone, the way Aaron talks about, oh, I don't like to just like have too much going on at once. Rob, I haven't heard you like complain about one specific thing, but I know I'm like anxious when it comes to certain things too. So I'm like, I feel like the routine.
what do you not like the most?
Me personally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty agreeable with a lot of things. It's more of just like that I don't like the most. I don't know.
It could be. I mean, it's not like you hate it, but like I just don't like working by myself. I think it's so stupid.
Honestly,
What,
I
like-
enjoy working
I
by
love
myself.
working. See, I love working by myself.
So
I don't. Yeah.
What takes the joy out of like work for you?
I think when I just get overexhausted, like I overextend myself, which
Yeah.
I do pretty often. Like,
Burns himself out.
Like every like 3 months, I'll burn myself out because I just push myself so hard. I like my brain is constantly saying like stop being a pussy, stop being a pussy, stop being. That's like the run of my brain consistently. So like if I'm ever tired, that's what I hear. So then it's like I don't want to be tired.
Yeah.
So I do everything I can to avoid that.
So what are you saying? He's David Goggins.
Well,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I don't
He's
think
David Goggins for 3 months at a time.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think David
I can
Goggins
veto
gets-
that.
Then
I
you
don't think
reset.
David Goggins gets tired.
Rob has a lot of his lazy times.
Yeah, well, I mean, those come when I overextend myself too
Yeah,
far.
it's
I don't
like
have
sprinting.
the balance of life, which is hard for me to do. The balance of everything.
It's like the difference between sprinting and marathon running, basically.
Yeah. It's like I'm trying to be my best everywhere.
Hmm.
Like I have 3 children, so like I try and overextend there, and then when I don't get to do everything, I feel super guilty. And then I do that same thing at work, and then I'll do that for 3 months, and I'll crash, because I'm trying to be like
He's
perfect
spreading
everywhere.
himself too thin.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
And then I die.
Yeah, I don't really have that problem. I put work over my family.
But you don't like being alone.
Yeah.
No, I'm just talking about like his specific
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He
problem.
doesn't like
yeah,
working alone.
yeah. I
Yeah,
don't-
that's true.
I
Working
don't
alone.
mind. I mean, Rob and I both agree we can get. Sometimes we get things done faster when we're by ourselves. Sometimes guys kind of just slow us down.
Yeah.
But most of the time, especially when you're mobile, it's just like so monotonous. Just drive to the next point. You're 10 minutes by yourself. The thing about me is like I don't listen to music, and
Oh,
rarely.
really?
Yeah.
I'm
If you-
like starting to get to that point, and it's driving me nuts. I'm like, why am I not
Really?
listening to music? Like,
No,
I'm like
everybody
losing
who
that
everybody who
connection with
drives
music.
with me,
It's,
if
like, weird.
if I say I do have an appointment and the radio's not on, whatever, I'm just driving, just enjoying life, just
Yeah.
thinking to myself. I'm trying to think about the next appointment, trying to think about what's going on, what next. It's like I need peace and quiet because I have so many things in my head that I have to think about and worry about. So that's a huge difference. I feel like a lot of the guys they just want to like mask everything away, like they just block it out and not worry about the responsibilities. So for me, it's just like I can't have anything play right now. So when my AirPods were still working, because I dropped them and the car ran them over, I'll just put my AirPods on as earplugs. Nothing will ever be playing.
I remember you were telling me that.
Yeah, nothing would ever be playing. So everybody always assumed I'm listening to something. So they tap me in the shoulder. I'm like, hey, what's up? Like I'm not listening to anything. Like you can just talk to me.
Yeah.
Everything is just too loud. And so for me, it's just like, I don't know. I don't like too much distraction. There we go. A lot of people like being distracted. I can't be distracted because I have too many things to focus on.
Because
you know.
it takes you off like your train of thought.
Yeah, because I mean, there's
From,
so
like,
many, so many things.
I
have
kind
to
of understand what you're
focus
saying. 'Cause, like, you're always constantly thinking about your
Then-
next priorities.
on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then like you feel like, well, like I do that sometimes too. My tech will talk to me like, dude, don't distract me like that again. Like I was in the zone right now. They'll try to have a conversation with me in the van. I'm just like, yeah, that's cool, dude. Like, yeah, I'm just like,
He's trying to his
I'm,
Jimmy
like,
Neutron
stressing.
brain blast moment.
Yeah.
It's going, and
Then I'm like,
distracts him.
I'm like texting a customer and I'm like thinking like, damn, do I need more time? Like, do I
Yeah,
need
how
to
much
text
time do
Lon?
I? Yeah.
And I'm like, how much soap is in the back? You know?
Yeah, see, so for me, for you guys like worrying about the next appointment,
Yeah.
things like that. For me, it's like, all right, there's 3 directors, 3 vans out. I have to worry about all 3 of them. How are the appointments? How are the messages? Are payments being entered? How's the shop? Is there a problem? What needs to be fixed? And I got to prioritize, what's going on.
Yeah.
So what you guys don't know as a director, like, there's a separate group. There's me and Jasmine and Rob.
Oh, you
and
guys, yeah, I know that. You guys have the back office.
we have the back office.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so on top of that. Like, I just call, like, hey, why is this not done?
Yeah.
And things like that. Even for, like, like Allie.
Yeah,
Like
but,
that-
but
that-
those are like the most important things that need to be done within your business, correct?
Yeah, exactly. Because
Compared to everyday things like us directors and techs, like
Yeah.
yeah, because there's
day-to-day
some things it's hard for you guys to do. So for me, it's like, all right, I have to stay on top because I know exactly what it feels like. So like one time, they're like, hey, text my customer and be late, and nobody texted that customer, and I knew.
Who, my customer? Or when I said that?
Yeah, you said, hey, can you text this customer and be late, whatever it is, and Allie didn't do it.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was just-
I thought she had something against
I-
me at one
I
point.
could've-
Like, dude, because she didn't send my invoices out like the week
She-
before. I'm
yeah.
like, does she hate me or something? Like,
So
I never asked her for anything either.
Yeah, here's my biggest flaw is I know 90%, 95% of everything's going on. I just watch them and wait for them to fuck up.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it screws you guys over.
I had a feeling, and I know I had a feeling you do that just so we could learn in a sense.
I do it to all of you guys.
Yeah, I know.
And I really, sometimes I'll fuck you guys over.
Yeah.
I know what's going on. I know that message was just sent. I called her out on it, and I knew it was like, I was like, hey, it's been 20 minutes. Like, what's going on? Like,
Yeah.
I know everything that's going on. Invoices, whatever it is, whatever payments haven't been done, things like that. Like, I kind of have a good hand on almost everything. And so when it doesn't happen, like, I tally it up in my head. So when you guys all make mistakes, you guys think I just don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
I know you know.
I
have a feeling you know. I'm like, he's always watching.
I'm always
He's
watching.
always
yeah.
watching.
There were so
He's-
many moments you guys don't realize. Like, I'll call you guys out on something. Like, what the fuck? How
Yeah.
did you know? Like,
It'll
I'm
be like,
always
wait,
watching.
you showed up at 8:42. How come you're not done until 10:42? And it's like,
Oh, there's
Yeah.
this new thing now on our app where
He's
when
big
anybody clocks in, I get a notification
yeah.
or the clock or whatever it is.
I
And
saw
so-
that one time I clocked out on the iPad. I was like, oh, he knows.
you know,
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
I know.
Good thing I'm honest.
It happened 2 days ago. The guy's clocked in like
thing I'm
15 minutes
honest.
early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing I'm honest.
You texted. You already
Marco,
knows.
one time Marco
Ooh, this
clocked
he
out at
did?
9:30 p.m. I go, so
Didn't even send a text or nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
hey,
because
he was
it was
like,
totally
he
my
probably
fault.
won't. He probably won't even notice.
He said it the next
No.
day. I was gonna tell you, and I was like, sure, Marco, let me change that time for you.
Well, because remember I told you about the 24-hour one
yeah.
where I'd been clocked in for like 24 hours.
You
I
just
was
try to
like,
clock out.
oh shit. The same thing happened. The reason I clocked out at 9 was because like I was in bed and I was like literally it was like right about to drift to sleep and I was like, oh fuck, I didn't clock out. I had to go. My phone's right next to me in bed and I clock out real quick and I was like,
Yeah.
I'll tell
So
them.
I've been, because usually I will, depending on who's back, I'll literally pull up their profile, go to their hours, and see if they're still clocked in or not.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh, you mean back from our
Yeah.
routes?
yeah,
Oh.
like you guys are done. You guys fill up the vans, whatever. You guys are lingering around. I'll check all of you guys.
It's
Yeah.
a huge game changer. Like it happened yesterday
Yeah.
when we were at the shop and you showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin and Wes, I was like, hey, go ahead and clock out. You guys are done. And then they both were like, oh, yeah, I just clocked out. And then you came and they were both like, you saw how they split because they knew, like, fuck, this dude's back. Like,
Oh, I know.
yeah, it was
I know,
hilarious.
like,
You're
they-
like, wait, are you clocked out? And Wes is like, I am now. But I
Yeah.
literally, like, 20 minutes before that, I was like, hey, you're good. You can just clock out. I'm just going to watch your water.
Yeah, so they've been clocked an extra 20 minutes. then.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. And so like it's so stupid. So you gotta get better on that.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't-
no,
I
I
don't
tell
think I
them,
do-
but
I
I
don't do
I
that.
like legit tell them all the
That's not
time.
enough. That's not enough.
What do I got to do? Hit them?
Hit 'em.
Just check
Yeah,
on,
there
you
it
could
is.
check
I
on
like
your
your stuff.
boys clocked in, right? Through
Yeah.
employees, yeah.
Yeah.
Even we could check that too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll
but now
show up
I
green.
get notifications.
Yeah.
No, but you gotta like I watch them.
Yeah.
Like you clock out, or I wait for my notifications. Like, hey, so you didn't clock out yet, or I'll just go to the profile and everything.
Yeah.
Like that's 40 minutes they stole from me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
like-
like $20.
Yeah.
And through time, they do that every day. I know they do. I know
Yeah.
Kevin does it. I know Wes does it.
Yeah.
And I told you that last time. I was like, the guys just kind of linger around
Yeah.
just to steal time. Or I called, who was it? I think it was Chris that last Monday. I was like, hey, bro, you can't clock in for 15 minutes, sit in your truck, and then
Yeah.
come in. I go, I fix your time, though,
Or
but don't ever.
Kyrie the other day when he clocked in, like,
He clocks in like 20 minutes early.
he would meet me for the fair in the morning. He would just clock in at like 6.
Oh, like a 5:50.
Yeah, like when he woke up. Essentially.
What?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm like, I'm not getting to the shop till 6, dog.
Yeah. They don't
Instead of
leave.
like driving miles, it's like, no, I was putting on my pants for work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like
These are
so.
my work pants. These are my regular pants. These ones are work pants.
Yeah.
When I put these on.
So ever since those notifications came out,
Oh my God.
I've been like
Jeez, this
10
thing is
times like
falling.
on top of it. So what happened is I'm catching way more than normal. It makes me realize for the past year they've just been like stealing time. And that's normal in every company. Like every business you have to account for loss from chemicals, whatever it is, theft, even time.
Yeah.
Aaron, you're probably the best one. You always
At
clock
what?
out and then you just stay to work.
Oh, yeah. Well, sometimes I think about it like it's, I don't know, the way my mind works kind of weird. Like, I'll take like my walks to Peacock, and I'm like, I'm not really working, so I'll just clock out a little early and just
Oh, that's
finish
my
up.
biggest pet peeve is they'll
Yeah.
they'll get in the morning,
So
clock
that's,
in,
so that's
and
why
go to
that's why
Peacock.
I like clock out and then work like an extra 15, 20 minutes.
Oh yeah. Oh
Just
no.
'cause I'm like,
I gotta talk to.
I know.
everybody
I
about that.
I get lazy, so I'm like, I'll just. fold
No,
some
that's my
towels or
biggest pet
something.
peeve. They're just like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
going to Peacock real quick, and I was like, that's just time. Like,
Yeah.
you're still on my time. Like,
Like,
I always say
they
yes.
don't even ask sometimes.
No.
They just go. and
They
I'm
literally
like,
clock in at 8 a.m. Or I'm going to Peacock. I didn't get my energy drink. And I was
And
like,
one-
maybe you should do that before work.
One biggest of my pet peeves was when I was running the shop on Wednesday.
Mhm.
And it's like when all the guys come in on their days off, then they just distract the techs.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
They're
that's
playing
frustrating as
football,
hell.
basketball.
Same thing happened with Jake. You're just coming to distract him.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey,
and
can you
it's
just
like-
leave?
I mean, we're like dead slow, you know. To anyone who's listening at Curbside, that's how I truly feel.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
so it's
100%.
annoying. Then I'm like,
Kevin,
stuck-
I know you're
yeah.
listening. I'm watching you. I'm
Yeah.
always watching.
Yesterday,
Always watching you,
Wazowski. yesterday I was
Yeah.
clowning Jeremiah because he came in late, and then Kevin's laughing, and I just looked at him and was like, you came in late too, bitch.
Kevin came in 18 minutes late.
And he was like, damn it, I knew you were going to say some
Yeah.
shit. I was like,
He came
"Yeah,
in
motherfucker."
18 minutes late yesterday.
He was laughing so hard when I was clowning Jeremiah. Because Jeremiah, he's got the new Samsung, so he can't fucking clock in because he didn't download the app yet.
Oh, okay.
So he's like, where do I put my hours? I just write them on that board. And then he was
No
like,
wonder I
oh,
saw
I was
that.
like, you better fucking write it
was
right,
looking
bro.
at
I know
that
you
too.
came
I was
in
like,
late. He was all,
Who's the
"Oh."
new guy? That's what I was thinking. I was like,
Yeah, these guys are terrible.
Dude, this thing's still falling. I'm getting.
Yeah, that's why I had it
You have to
across
change
from
it.
you in the beginning.
I feel like my mind's
would that
breaking
matter?
just watching it.
Yeah, it's
It's
hurting
like
my brain,
looking
too.
weird.
Oh, that's where I had it before.
Oh, Jesus. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, dude.
Aaron, have you been mobile the entire
look
time
at
you
that.
worked at Curbside?
Yep. Yeah, I've never, like I said, I've like hardly assigned to the shop. Like I would say I'm assigned to the shop maybe like 10 times or less a year. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Is there like a huge difference to you?
Between mobile and shop?
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
What's the difference?
Is it on like the beam?
Yeah,
Like Lun was saying beforehand, the mobile is just more. You could get more into like a tunnel vision set of a mind work or mindset, you know, while working.
Oh yeah, you could focus on
Compared
just
compared
one
to
thing.
shop, kind of reminds me
The
a
restaurant.
little bit of Doghouse. Yeah, like
Yeah.
expoing at Doghouse because I had to control all the to-go orders for here, you know, dine-in orders. So my eyes were like on 4 places at once.
Calling
so
out the numbers.
Yeah.
289,
yeah,
289.
order for the bar,
Bar,
2 times
bar.
bar. We
2
need a
times
runner.
bar.
Yeah, we need a runner. That means 3 people.
That's solid.
But shop low-key reminds me of that.
So I've been in the restaurant industry
Yeah,
like my entire
so-
life, so I love that.
Yeah.
When it's busy at the shop, oof,
But-
I'm
Yeah,
running
that's like-
all
but what,
cylinders. I'm loving it.
My favorite time too, for
Yeah.
sure.
Because I've worked on the line in the kitchen, so that's
Yeah,
to me that's
same.
fun.
Yeah.
I enjoy that though. Aaron's
line?
different.
Are they like
I love
serving, dude? Was me and Lund had talked about it on previous podcasts.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go serve just right now.
Yeah, I like
just because it's
serving.
fun as hell. Like,
Yeah.
You
walking
meet a
Little
lot
from,
of
challenge.
people.
walking from one table to the next. Someone asked for ketchup. This dude wants a Dr. Pepper. You didn't even. You
Yeah.
decided that one table you're not going to write down their order, so you're just like
Yeah.
trying to remember
Yeah.
their order, the catch. It's the best.
Yeah, and so there's like
then
so
you
many
look
little
at them,
things.
you're like, what didn't they want? And you're like, onions.
Yeah.
That's what it was. This person doesn't like onions.
And it's like-
you turn around on the computer.
And just like your
Fuck
own
yeah.
personal whim. Nobody else gives a shit, but it's like, I did this.
Yes, I'm the man.
I remembered that.
Fucking no onions. I
You're like,
love it.
you're like reading their face as you're putting the plate down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No, that's the best feeling
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
miss that. Yeah, that's why I like in my position now, it's like management. So like managing the schedule. So like I'll be looking over Allie and Jasmine, like, hey, so this wasn't inputted, so make sure you guys do that. Like, oh, I was gonna do that. Like Jasmine this morning, dude.
20 minutes ago
Yeah, I was like, hey, so there's in my head I was like, so there's 6 messages
for Julio.
so far, and 4 of them was just because the guys texted their appointment they're heading over. So really, she manages 3 messages today.
Yeah.
And Julio was the last message last night. So I was like, so you're not entering that appointment? She
Where's
goes, oh, I was. And I was like, oh, it's been like 35 minutes.
Yeah.
In my head, it's been like 35 minutes. And so for me, I feel like if I don't touch every so often, they would just like,
This is the hardest conversation to have with Lund sometimes because that's my wife. So it's like I have to play. I try. I've
okay,
been
so
pretty good.
hey,
at
watch this. We were rating all of our employees, and I rated her really high, and Rob goes, nope.
Yeah, I had to downplay her,
We
dude.
call them, they were doing the bean game.
Yeah,
beans.
the beans.
The beans.
Yeah, we were putting beans on people's faces.
Yeah,
What do
that's
the
funny.
beans mean? What do the beans mean?
Why does he have more
From-
beans than me?
from
Give me
the
some of your
office.
beans. Yeah.
The beans don't mean anything.
Somebody tell Kevin what the beans mean.
Yeah.
What are the beans? He's just standing back there screaming.
Michael, what does a bean mean?
It's literally the best episode. One of the best. That whole show's quality.
Quality. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have to like call everybody out on it. Like, what was it? No way has this thing where just like, I'm so tired of the text not knowing what to do. They're always asking me questions, and when they ask me questions, like, dude, I answered you yesterday, and I was like, bitch, I told you the same thing yesterday. Like, what? Like, you're asking me the same questions every day, all the time. Everybody does, even Aaron. Like,
Yeah,
I do.
everybody's always asking me the same question. I was like, I just answer it, like whatever. Like, that's just so normal. But then,
Yeah.
you guys got all impatient with the text. I'm like, dude, that was you. Remember that?
Yeah.
Like, you got to be patient with them. Like, they just want to be sure or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But
It's scary sometimes.
Scary
That's
what?
just me, huh?
What's scary?
For me, I always ask like whenever I'm about to do a spot polish. That's the every time
Yeah.
I'm about to do one.
yeah,
'Cause I know
He texted me
just
last
'cause
week,
I just 'cause
is,
I
is the purple and the light purple the same? Like, yes, Aaron, it's the same pad.
it's not the way my mind works.
Yeah.
I think of it like almost like sandpaper. You know,
Oh.
like the darker one
Oh,
is
like
like
grits
a
and
harder
stuff,
grit,
yeah.
and the lighter ones, you know. But
Kind of, but
just-
not really.
But nah, yeah.
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 2 different worlds. Just
Yeah.
overthinking it.
That's just like, I don't know. It wouldn't even be experience because Aaron has the experience. It's just the anxiety in his head.
Yeah. It's that little voice in the back. It's
Yeah.
like,
Just
what
second
if?
guessing himself.
Yeah, and that's like the separation of like, being a regular detailer and then like wanting to run a business and detailing. So for me, it's like I didn't give a shit about anything.
That's one of the things that I do see Aaron struggle with is like making time. Like he'll have like a busy ass day. He's probably like our busiest director for sure,
He is without a doubt.
Without a
He
doubt.
works like 8-9 hours.
without a doubt. But he'll be like, "Oh man, dude, I haven't eaten all day." I'm like, "It's 4. Why didn't you just text one of your customers at any point in the day and say we're gonna be a little late?"
Like you had a 20-minute gap. You
Yeah.
said, "Oh, let's just knock this out real quick," and I was like, "He could have just been 10 minutes late, Aaron."
Yeah, just text the customer. I'm gonna be 10 minutes late. I'm gonna
For
grab
me, I think it kind
McDonald's.
of goes back to like that customer service thing, like working back in the restaurant business.
You're never late.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't want to,
Yeah.
It's
For
a-
me, the way I think about it is like working for your business is like the agreed
Different.
upon appointment time and whatnot.
Yeah.
Even though you're super flexible with it, I'm
So
like still
with
pretty
that,
st-
I used to tell
still
Rob,
pretty
like, "Hey,
strict
bro,
on
we're
myself
never
with
late."
that.
And
Yeah.
back in the day when Rob started, it
Mhm.
was never an estimate.
No.
Time was never an estimate.
Yeah,
I'd
I
go,
know.
I'll be there at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
No
was it.
later. And I would take pride, like, "Ooh, I showed up at 1:59. We almost didn't make it, guys."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things like that. But now it's like we give an hour gap because you guys are so like
Sporadic.
Yeah, sporadic. So I'm like, "Hey, we're gonna be there between 1 and 2, or 2 to 3 or whatever it is."
Yeah, I always do 30 minutes at least, like 10:30
Yeah,
to 11.
that 30-minute window like helps a bunch.
Yeah.
Like
I
2
do
to
not.
2:30.
I do an hour because I just don't trust you guys.
Yeah, that.
It's better. That's better.
But you still don't get lunch. What the hell?
I'm working on it.
there was like
The one thing.
4
all right,
days straight
okay,
when
the
they
one
didn't take a
thing-
lunch. I was like, "Dude, you had time."
Yeah.
So the thing is, sometimes with that is like the appointments are set up so perfectly, like next to each other. Sometimes there's no restaurants in between the appointments.
Yeah.
And, like, screw it. It's like 2 full washes. Then your text like, I'm
Dying.
tough.
I'm tough.
Until like that-
Inside, they're
until,
like,
like,
"I'm so
yeah.
hungry." They're like you on the first day.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh my God, I gotta go with Marcelo now."
Yeah, I know.
Shit, I'm starving, dude.
Hey, only the hustlers get to work with Aaron.
Yeah.
If you're not, you won't survive. Aaron's hungry. But yeah. Rob used to make fun of me because I do like 1 or 2 appointments. I'm like, "Duh, so tired." And Rob's like, "You've been sitting in the office too long." Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm tired, guys.
He's like, "I'm exhausted." I'm like, "You washed 2 cars today. What's going on?" He's not built for it no more.
No more. I got too comfortable.
Too comfy.
What I do if I have to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I see you too. Sometimes when I come back to the shop, you'll be like washing a car midway. I'll show up. You literally just, as soon as I start working, I'm like,
See ya.
"Where's Lando?" I go in the office. You're just chilling. I'm like, "This bastard." It happened the other day with James's car. I was like, he just took off. Like, but
Who?
with James' lawyer on
Oh,
yesterday.
yeah.
As soon as I showed up from the fair, you're like, "I'm out."
Hey, that appointment's not in my name.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
Bro, that's how I feel when I come back to the shop after my route to start helping out.
Yeah.
Like I know the techs do it all the time. Be like, "Oh, Aaron's here. Like later, guys."
Oh yeah. Well, that's kind of like plan shit too on our part.
Okay,
Oh, is
so
it? Okay.
there's a separation between what I do and what everybody else does. My job is everything.
Yeah.
Their job is one thing, is
Yeah.
to wash the car. And so if they can't do payroll, if they can't fix something, like they just have to work. For
Yeah.
me, like
Yeah.
nobody's gonna get this done besides me, so usually I have to walk away and know my priorities. Like fuck, doing that pressure washer pump was a
Yeah,
Dude.
what happened with that?
yeah.
Did
Oh
you
my
really-
god.
Just
I
watching
can
you
probably
work on that
total
for,
it
like,
6 to
2
8 hours of
nights.
work.
Really?
Yeah, it was just a pain in the ass. And my pinky's like barely healing still.
Ew, you smashed
I
it?
smashed it, dude, out of the crowbar, and I was pulling it, smashed it to the
That's not
pole.
what happened.
Yeah,
Got stuck.
yeah. And my ears were ringing, so I had to put on my headphones because it was so loud. I was just banging it.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, like those little things are like, I will walk 99% of the time. I'll walk away from a wash
Yeah. 100%.
because I don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna pay them not to do anything.
Yeah, no.
Well,
When
yeah,
you
you
when
own
you
the
walked
company.
away, it wasn't like you just went and did nothing. You were banging on the fucking pressure washer. So like, I got it. I just always think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Because the guys are all like, "What the heck?"
Yeah.
and just
He's
seeing
like
their
Batman.
seeing their face change. I'm like, "Oh, that's so funny."
Yeah, they don't realize why I have to walk away. Like
Yeah.
I just have more important shit because they just don't know how to do everything else.
Because I see the way they look at me too. Sometimes, like if, or even no way, like when a customer comes up and he walks away, they're like, "This fool." But I already know because I'm
Yeah,
like,
he's-
I saw the car drive in the parking lot. I know where he's literally
Yeah.
going. Like he's not just walking away.
Yeah,
and
they
going,
don't have those peripheral visions where it's like you're washing a car, and you see a car drive by, and like that's a customer, and you just dip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they don't have that vision.
And for you, like when you come in at the middle of the day or whatever, so if like me, no way, or somebody else at the shop walks away, it's like, dude, this is like our 15th car in the last hour. Like
Yeah.
I need to get a little break for a second.
Yeah, that's real.
So Saturday, that's
very
for me.
true.
I was like,
Yeah, huh.
dude, I
Yeah,
gotta
and we're
go.
all the trucks.
I was
That's
like,
very true.
dude, this
So,
is like our
yeah.
15th.
Goes
lifted
back
truck.
to what you asked Marco. You asked like what the difference between mobile and shop was.
Yeah.
It's easier
Because you
mobile.
It is
texted, you were like,
easier.
I'm going to take a lunch. I was like, literally, when you sent that, I was like, thank God. Text you back. I was like, when you get here, I'll take
Yeah,
a lunch. Dude,
yeah.
I'm died. It's like 2 o'clock.
Yeah, those are. But we need more days like that. Literally every day is
No,
so
that was
slow.
that was
Yeah, it's very
so
true.
much fun. And Josh was like, dude, you've been fucking just running around
Yeah.
like crazy. I was like, yeah, dude, it's been mayhem. I had like 2 Red Bulls. I was just on. It was so
Cracked
fun.
at the same time.
That Friday when Aiden didn't show up to work for the fairgrounds, and I was like, I took 3 scoops, dude.
Oh, yeah, this dude.
3 scoops of what? Oh.
The aminos.
He took
And-
3 scoops of an amino, right? We get in the car. It's
and it's just
6
natural caffeine.
6 in the morning. We're driving from here to like McKinley, which is like 10 minutes, 8 minutes. This dude was like, blah, blah, blah. He was having a conversation with himself.
It's because he took like 140 milligrams.
And I was
of
just sitting there
caffeine,
like-
dude. There's 50 grams of 50 milligrams.
300.
No, 50 per scoop.
Oh, it is. No, it's like 100 or something.
50, so 2 for.
But you don't
100,
drink.
yeah.
It doesn't matter how much.
Yeah,
You don't
either
drink
way,
caffeine
he
at
doesn't-
all.
yeah, he doesn't drink energy
I don't
drinks.
consume caffeine.
Yeah.
And so when I do, it's like I'm ready to
I
run.
remember when I first started, I was like, "You don't drink any energy drinks or anything?" He's like, "No, I don't need those."
Just
like,
water.
He does
Lit-
now.
Literally, if I don't need
You
it. I
bought
just
that
like,
one pack of Celsius that one time, remember?
Yeah, but I didn't drink them.
Those
Rob
things,
drank
those
them
things
all.
have 300
I
milligrams
know he
of
drank them.
caffeine.
I know
Yeah,
Rob
oh, really?
drank them. But I don't drink the guava
Oh,
kiwi because it tasted
yeah.
good. But that was it.
I just saw a wrote on it, like Lunds do not touch.
Do not touch, and they're all gone because Rob took them. He literally took half of them. But yeah, I don't know. When you were working with me, but even then, like, whenever I felt tired, you ever notice I just chugged more water and I felt refreshed again.
Yeah,
Like, but in reality, that's all humans need.
it's water. Yeah.
Water. Like people who consume
Yeah.
caffeine, you're just dehydrated, dude. You're not just tired. You're
No,
dehydrated.
yeah, most of the time.
Yeah.
And most of the time, I notice if I stick to like, say, like body armors, sugary drinks all day,
Mhm.
then you'll feel like more lethargic, thirstier.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
won't
because
crash.
it like
everything.
sits with you too.
Yeah, yeah, it's,
Yeah.
it's in, yeah.
Yeah, when I
Well-
drink water, it's just clear and pure, and like you're just good to go. I just feel better. My muscles feel like just ready to go and have more energy. And but at the same time, like it's one of those things where like I just convince my mind, you know.
Speaking of water,
Yeah,
this
Wanna water,
podcast is going to be sponsored by water pretty soon.
that's some high quality H2O.
That's some high quality
He said it's gonna be sponsored by water.
Yeah.
This podcast is sponsored by the Pacific Ocean.
Water. Thank you.
Water.
That was the first time I peed during a podcast, and it's so weird when you take off your headphones and I could hear you guys just
The rest of
talking,
the world,
and you
yeah.
guys aren't even talking loud. It's just like,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the mic is super loud.
yeah, it's crazy.
What?
That was weird.
Yeah. I don't know.
I love this though.
What?
Podcasts are my favorite. If I had to like equate my job to kind of like what you guys do, I feel like whenever we do the podcast, I feel like I'm out doing mobile, and whenever we're doing vlogs, I feel like I'm in the shop. Because if nothing's happening in the shop,
Yeah.
I don't have anything to
Well,
shoot.
that makes sense because you're only focused on this one.
Yeah, here I'm
or,
like, okay,
particular
camera,
subject. Yeah.
mics,
Yeah.
audio levels. Like I'm doing stuff the whole time, even though I'm
Yeah.
just sitting down.
Yeah. Hey, don't ever equate that to mobile, dude. That's disrespect. No, just kidding.
I said if I had to. I said if I had to. But
Can't wait for that water sponsor. I think that we should just fucking make Aaron a staple. Of the, he makes the
He makes it so
conversation
much
flow.
fun.
Yeah.
But
What?
No, what? Every person we've had on, either Kevin or Jeremiah, it just makes it smooth having a third person.
Yeah.
because we just talked about the same shit. We had to hear their side.
Yeah.
But even then, like, I don't know, we talked to Aaron when he comes back, like, what was, like, the worst job he's ever done?
Yeah, that's a good question
You know,
for
he's,
sure.
Aaron's stressed out a lot. And so for a lot of detailers, the only time you really get stressed out is when, like, you pack your schedule. I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of people, like, when you're new, you don't know what's that's like yet.
No,
Like
not at all.
Like, have you guys packed your schedule yet? Have you worked a full 8-hour day?
Have you worked a 16-hour day? That's
You know, it's just
crazy.
a little bit different, yeah. And so all of you guys don't really know yet because you're so spread out. You're not super busy yet. And for us, even though we're slow, I mean, if we just cut the team in half, we'd be super busy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
That's just our problem. We have too many guys. But for me, I think the team right now is a decent size, and I wouldn't want to condense it or grow at all. I think it's pretty decent right now.
Yeah, I agree. I like everyone we have so far. I feel like it's kind of working out.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the guys, we do have guys that are asking for more time, but then, like, we do schedule them, and then, like, a week later, they're like, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that.
Every employer knows this. When you have an employee that's like, oh, can I get more hours? Oh, can I leave early, though? I'm like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
Yeah, that happens. We have, like, 3 guys in the last week be like, oh, can I get more hours? And then we give them more hours, and they're like, come into work. They work a little bit, not even long. I'm talking from like 8 to 10 a.m. They're like, oh, do you think I could leave early?
10 to 2.
They're like, do you think I could leave early today? It's like crazy. Yeah, it's funny though having people like that. Lund was asking, what was your worst job you think you've had so far? Or what's your least favorite?
My least favorite?
Let's do this.
It's
What's
kinda
your
hard.
what's your least favorite package to do?
Silver.
Silver.
Why silver and not gold?
Because there's polishing. It's all polishing. That's
It's
all
just-
it is.
Everybody
Silver
I've talked to hates polishing, really.
No, we don't hate it. It's just very
Tedious.
It's like subjective almost. I don't know. Say like you're gonna bring your car in to get it polished, right? I feel like some customers' expectations of getting it polished are like super high, or is like kind of on the lower side.
Yeah, that's the big thing too. Yeah, with a polish, like expectations for the customer.
That's what like
sporadic.
that kind of like what not eats at me, but it's always at the back of my mind for.
Yeah, because the whole time you're polishing, for me, I think to myself like, ooh, how much do they expect? You know, because a lot of time,
Every
especially
car is different, even if it's the same make, model, and even the same paint color. Like Glenn was explaining to me when I first started, each manufacturer has different companies that.
Different clear coats.
Yeah. So
hard, soft.
So like one day you come in thinking you know it all, and then that goes right out the window.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's almost like defeating.
Well, I mean,
Sometimes until
Yeah.
you figure it's weird, but.
to me, like for us, we don't do a lot of high-end cars, and ironically, a lot of like the super high-end cars have soft paint, which is ironic.
Yeah, they do. They do. Like,
But like even like the regular cars, like a Honda.
or Teslas, right?
Yeah, they have
Teslas.
super. It's the
Tesla's
softest paint in the
they're
market.
the worst.
paint to
Yeah.
polish. Yeah.
But I mean, even then, like once Brian from Auto Envy showed me like Katana and the blue wool,
Yeah.
that's
That's a
our,
pretty solid.
That's our only
solid
combination.
go-to.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we use. We don't change anything else. We've never did anything else.
We
Yeah.
used
Unless
to
it's
use, we
black
used to
with the
do
finish.
3D when like the first year I started. 'Cause
Yeah.
It was like
I mean, 3D
it
is
was a
still
little
great.
heavier though, right?
Yeah, it's a heavier cut. It doesn't
Yeah.
finish as well. But
It
I mean,
mars a
I
little
still
more. No?
slightly-ish, but not too much. But it just varies. Like we never use foam pads. Only when we finish.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Sorry, I think I'm still confused as to what makes a silver package.
Harder than a gold.
Yeah.
Oh, a gold is just an interior with clay
Yeah.
bar decontamination on the outside. So in a gold, you do no polishing. You're just washing it and just
Yeah.
clay barring it.
Anything to do with machine polishing takes forever because you're just
Yeah.
standing there.
It's paint correction.
Yeah.
That's the little spinning.
Machine, yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
DA
like
polishers.
you're like.
What did you say?
You're.
The DA polishers.
I thought you
Oh,
said gay
I
polish.
you
I
said
thought
the
he
gay
said that
polish.
too.
I was like, what?
Who is gay?
I was gonna look at Aaron like, see, I told you, nobody likes polishing.
It's DA. DA.
The
Dual
DA.
action. Dual action.
Dual action, yeah.
We all looked at him. All
Yeah, I was like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Did I say something wrong?
I'm behind the camera. I'm good. I'm just.
Yeah.
But yes, I would. Yeah, I would take a gold over a silver.
Yeah, I would take a gold over a silver. For
I hate
sure.
polishing.
Yeah.
I hate
See, I
polishing.
told you.
I freaking hate polishing.
Yeah.
I also hate that I'm very good at it.
Yeah.
Like I can like use the 21 and 6-inch on the whole
Whole
car.
brush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the polish, it's for me, it's the managing of everything with the polish in the shop
Yeah.
sometimes. That gets overwhelming a bit. Like, because then you got to, like, know your techs too. Like, who's here? Who can help me polish this car actually? Who can I actually
Yeah.
trust in a sense of, like, to get it done without me having to
Yeah.
completely
and then, like,
redo it? Which
you
happens a
can't
lot.
take back burnt paint either. So
Yeah.
that's a big thing.
Once you fuck up, you fuck up.
Yeah.
We wouldn't burn paint 3-4 times.
Yeah, I think I've personally never burned paint.
Yeah. No way.
How do you burn it?
You polish too much
Literally,
clear coat
like,
off.
yeah, just too much friction, the heat
Yeah.
just literally burns
So you
through
remove. Yeah, you remove.
the paint. Yeah, you burn it.
Oh
It
shit.
looks, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it looks pretty bad. Like
Not
when
me.
you-
I just get a lighter and I hold it.
like
He'll burn it on purpose.
Yeah, just mad at it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I hate you.
Like, Rob hands the customer the keys back, like, your car sucks.
It came like this, I swear.
Yeah. Just putting my Bic away as they come up.
You're putting your what?
Bic.
Bic.
Oh,
Bic lighter.
okay. Just see
big
that?
lighter.
Put that away too. When the customer shows up, you always got to put that bad boy away.
Rule number one.
Rule number one. Put
Rule
your Bic
number
away.
one, a curbside survival
Yeah.
guide. Put your Bic away.
Put your Bic away
You guys are terrible.
before the customer gets there.
Yeah. When the guys are there, it's fine.
Yeah.
We rarely do polishes though, so I'm not too worried.
Yeah, polishes. Oh no, I was just asking Aaron what his least favorite package we have to
Well,
do.
you had asked me what my favorite job was earlier. Least
What?
favorite.
No, I said what was your worst
Oh.
job that you've had? Like one where
Oh,
you
within
showed up.
Curbside.
Yeah, like no. I'm just saying like yeah, your
The worst appointment you've ever done.
worst appointment. There you go.
Worst car.
Great. Thank you. Cut that.
Actually, there was that one quick detail I did last summer. Like they were trying to trade it in, but they had like their daughter was autistic, so I guess she would just throw everything. So like all the buttons were like had crusted up stuff between them and stuff, and like the carpet was like
Thrash.
yeah, it was bad.
You know what the truth is? They didn't even have an autistic kid.
I don't know, dude.
They just blamed it on that.
It was pretty. It was,
Terrible, dude. You're terrible.
We have a kid with a
Not that,
condition.
but
She did
I don't know.
that.
They were just like trying to trade it in. Like, dude, I don't know. The carpet was nasty and moldy.
Remember that van you did just recently?
Which one, dude? I
That
can't even.
smelled
remember, dude.
disgusting.
Oh
Like,
yeah. Oh my God.
Wait,
yeah.
wait. Was that the one that we did at the shop?
It was at the
and
shop.
Kevin
yeah.
was there?
Yeah.
Kevin. Yep.
We made
Yeah.
Kevin work.
I remember that.
And
They had
Aaron worked
footprints
it
on
too
the
a bit.
ceiling.
Did they?
Yeah.
I think you worked on it for a bit.
Yeah.
What-
That one. I'm the worst with smells. Like if something smells a little off, I will just gag. Like it's. Go, like I can't hold it back.
A little
So
weenie.
yeah, so that van was just like Gag's hedgerow. It was
when,
just
he,
about
when,
to
he's
throw
at the,
up.
when he's at the fairgrounds or they're cleaning up the porta potties, he's like
He's
gagging.
couldn't
the
do
wall.
it. Okay.
I was like, we're gonna
Yeah.
look. And I was like, should I delete this? I was like, no, fuck it. This is hilarious. Just throw it in there.
Yeah, I don't know. I've gotten used to vomit for sure. I think I've done more vomit than anybody else, obviously, because nobody else wants to do it, so I just do
I've
it.
done.
Yeah.
I've
Did you do
done a
more-
good amount of vomit.
Yeah,
I've done like 4 or 5 points.
Yeah, I think
I've done like
vomit-
20.
I've
Yeah,
done,
it's
yeah.
real. There was this one appointment. Remember that guy brought it into the shop? He threw up like right there. And
Oh,
he,
yeah,
He
yeah,
just
yeah.
left the pile of vomit. So I had to
Yeah.
like put gloves on and literally
scoop it out?
dude. Oh my god. Charged him like $90.
See,
for a
vomit is the
spot- for a
vomit might be
spot
the one thing that
shampoo.
doesn't make me like gag too much. It's more of just
No, that
other
was
smells.
I almost threw up doing that one.
Yeah,
Like,
I
was
would
like,
throw
"Ugh,
up the
ugh,"
grabbing part.
like,
The grabbing
yeah.
part
Yeah.
and filling it would make me want to gag too. For
I
sure.
just did one, not recently, maybe a month or two ago, where I guess this baby spilt milk, and they just left it for a while until it smelled so bad. Then I finally lifted the seat, and there's just like mold like built all across the bottom. It's like, that's the smell right there.
That is
Yeah.
gruesome.
Do you think that you've had worse cleaning jobs in, this is for both of you, like your restaurant experience or in the car detailing experience?
Let me tell you a quick story. When my first day, very first day at Home Depot, I was just a lot attendant, pushing carts and loading customers, concrete, whatever it is. My manager was, hey, so someone shit on the toilet. I need you to clean it up. And I was
I've
like,
dealt with that before.
I was like,
Yeah.
I
what?
was just thinking.
You
I
know what
was
I
like-
hate? You know what I hate is when they poop. They do like poop and it goes to the back, but somehow it gets on top of it. On
No,
top
they
of the
sit
toilet seat.
on the toilet seat. And I was like, I need
Oh,
you to clean
on
that
it.
up. On the toilet seat. Not in the toilet, on the toilet. And I was like, what? And he goes, I need you to clean it. And I was like, I'll try. And I go in there, and I come back out teary-eyed, and he's like, don't worry about it, bro. Like, I'm sorry. And he was just like laughing. He goes, I shouldn't have had
You didn't want to do
And
it.
then they have like cleaning people there, and I was like, I'll just have them do it. I was like, why the fuck did you ask me to do it? Like, of all people, but yeah.
Yeah, I would
was, like, the
honestly, I
worst.
would say restaurants, because me like closing as a busser, women's restrooms are always way worse than the men's restrooms.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Yeah, girls are way messier than guys. I'm pretty sure, like, even in
Yeah.
car detailing, I noticed that too.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So like when I would go in there, dude, you'd see like like blood on the toilet seats.
Oh,
Like
wow.
they would just leave like used
they cut their
tampons on
finger
the,
or what?
Yeah.
and like dirty like they leave like used diapers on the floor and stuff.
You got that?
And like I remember one time, like the one thing that pissed me off the most is like they wouldn't like when they throw their dirty, you know, like napkins in and stuff,
Yeah.
and, like toilet paper, it just collapses. They just keep throwing it on top.
Oh.
So you have to like fish it out from the bottom and like throw everything in by hand. It's
Marco's still
gross.
dying.
Yeah. So I would say restaurants for sure, Marco.
Yeah, restaurants are pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't compare them.
Yeah.
So many more people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Guys,
don't know.
in guys' restrooms, the worst thing is like piss on the floor or shit on the toilet seat.
Yeah.
I don't understand the shit on the toilet seat part.
Have you ever?
I could kind of because
I don't know what
I've-
kind of
I've
restaurants
been-
they worked in because I never had.
I've been to
no
s-
one ever shit
No,
on the-
I've
at
been to some-
Lowe's,
I've been
there
to
was a
s-
guy who shit in a urinal once.
like out in the
And-
like a
Like, in the
display.
Yes.
Oh, that's bad.
No.
In the restroom.
Urinal.
Oh, like
in the restroom.
restroom. I thought it was
But it's
shit
the
in a
urinal.
display.
Jackass.
No,
They
but
don't sell
it's,
urinals. They don't sell urinals.
yeah, they don't sell urinals. But it's the urinal,
No,
Rob.
in-
Like it's not the
yeah.
toilet.
No,
in the
no,
stall.
I get what you.
It's on the
I
wall,
understand.
and he just like shit in there. And I remember.
maybe all the stalls were taken.
Yeah.
Because
He
that,
had a-
Maybe,
you ever,
bro.
you ever, yeah, that's ever happened to you in public. You got to like your prairie dog in. You knock, occupied. All toilets occupied.
I can't say that's happened to me in public,
I've never had an emergency like that though.
but I do remember in like
I have
It
very good control.
third, fourth grade, a kid shit in the urinal, and I was like a little kid. I thought it was the funniest thing in the world.
It's a little fun.
I was dying. I was like, oh my god, how did they do that? When
yeah.
if people were in the other things, this little kid, I was like
Yeah.
8 years old, dying of laughter in the bathroom. It was like
Terrible.
pulling my friends like, you gotta check this out. Who did this? This
He
is
went
wild.
back to class and took his whole class.
Like, guys, come on.
Trying to figure out who it was.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
this is
Lookers
crazy.
itching their butt. There's no toilet paper next to your urinal.
That makes me think about when Marshall shit in a bucket.
Oh,
mobile.
yeah. I've done that. I cannot lie.
Wait, what?
I have shit in a bucket before.
That's
have.
That's one of the struggles of mobiles.
I
There's
have.
no restrooms.
I have.
Like,
This
if you
was-
really gotta go, like, there's been a few times I'll ask the customer, like, may I use your restroom, please?
Yeah. But dude,
That's
I,
like cutting it close if you
That
gotta
is
take a
close,
shit.
but
If
yeah,
you're taking
that's
the
like-
shit in someone's house, that's
no,
like
I would
oof.
never.
That's
I would
like
never.
that's like summer and your stomach's hot.
Yeah.
That's when the
Yeah.
bucket came into play.
And you're
dude.
sweating already.
Yeah,
So it's
Rob was
like-
telling the story. He took a shit in a bucket and he threw it in the canal.
Yeah, I threw it in a canal. It was this
The whole bucket?
the whole bucket. I gave it all away, dude. I
Why would he put it back in the van?
I accepted defeat.
Yeah,
I accepted
no,
it.
I
right?
guess.
He's gonna- yeah.
Oh man, I remember one time when we was at the trailer, and I didn't have like the shelf in the center, and I had to pee so bad, so I climbed in there and I was like crammed up.
Ew.
And I didn't take a shit, but I had
Where
to
the
pee.
extractor went?
No,
in
it was
the
like
trailer? Oh.
like behind the tailgate, like that door that opened.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
climbed in, I
Oh,
had
where
to
you
piss
put
in the
like the
bucket.
gas cans. And
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, in the buckets. Yeah, yeah. It was too-
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Yeah, I had to
Yeah.
poop in a bucket, dude. It was brutal.
you are the only person. If you're a detailer, ever had to poop in a bucket mobile. I want to know who you are.
This was back in.
You're probably out in Sanger or something.
This is-
honestly. Or
was-
Selma.
This was back in the day when we were doing polishes mobile.
Oh yeah.
So I was at a
forgot.
car polishing.
that Tesla.
It was a
I was there.
Yep, you
I
stopped by
dropped.
for
I
a little
dropped
bit.
off something and I left.
that day.
Yeah, I remember I was when Larry was still working with us,
Oh, yeah.
and he'd always had to take a shit. And so what happened was like we were at this appointment, doing a full detail. He goes, "I gotta go." I go, "What?" He goes, "I gotta go," and I was like, "Oh fuck!" So I had to empty out the whole van, take out the generator because that's what I needed and all the chemicals. And I was like, "All right, I guess you just gotta go find a place." He spent like 30 minutes trying to find a place Like he had to go like to a Subway or something, and he was gone for like 30 minutes. And I was like pretty much doing the whole detail for myself, and I was like, this sucks.
Just looking weird. Like, how did this guy get all his tools here?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, just me, the car, all the equipment, and the van's gone. Oh man. Yeah. This is why I don't eat breakfast. So Rob knows this. Like, I never eat breakfast when we're mobile.
Terrible
And
habit.
every time we did, we were at a point
Oh.
where like, oh shit, we
Yeah.
gotta shit. Like,
Yeah, I don't eat breakfast. I don't think I ever
I
eat breakfast.
do. I just
Yeah,
do,
I
I,
eat
just do, I
breakfast.
just do bananas and protein shakes.
Yeah.
that's even worse. Protein shake.
Yeah, there's no way. That sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah. Get diarrhea from that.
I'm like the worst though, but like as soon as I eat, like 10 minutes later, I have to drop a doo-doo.
exactly. The moment food touches my mouth, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't eat breakfast. And people always ask why I don't eat breakfast. Like,
I usually poop before I
Yeah, same.
make breakfast.
That's the first thing I do when I wake up.
Yeah.
Just poop.
I do. It's the
Yeah.
first thing I had to do.
That was the
And then
worst
I
part
get
about the
super
fair
hungry.
is that I had to wake up so early that I would
You
get
didn't
to
get
the
a chance
I
to
would
You
get to
missed-
the
you missed-
I would
you,
get to the
like,
shop
yeah.
and be like, dang it, drive to the appointment and be like, dang, I gotta poop now. I went in those porta potties like 4 times.
But they're so clean.
yeah, they were clean.
They're cleaner than my restroom.
Yeah.
They're so nice. They smell
I w-
good. They're nice. Except the blue water splashes your butt and. Ugh.
Yeah, well, that didn't happen to me.
I don't know. That splash kind of gets me.
My poop
I
was
was,
a
I was
little-
telling
my
Rob
poop was a
about
little
about the
softer.
dance technique. You gotta whoosh it back.
It's weird.
Dude, when I'm working, I
You're
feel
like,
like
spinning it out.
Yeah.
I would rather
vortex.
have to poop though than have to pee.
What?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Wait, when
No.
you're working? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you have
No.
to poop more than you have to pee?
Yeah.
No,
I
you'd
would rather have to poop than have to pee.
No,
No, you just sit in the toilet for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
What?
Because you're gonna be sitting on the toilets for like 20 minutes.
Peeing is so quick.
Oh yeah,
No, but I'm saying
I'm a
like
fast peer.
What he's
Us-
saying, what he's saying is he poops more than he pees.
You poop more than you pee?
no, I'm
yeah,
saying
that's what he's saying.
You'd
That's
rather-
what- That's what he's saying.
if you
dude.
had to,
I've never heard of
if you
anybody
had to put up with like
Keep going, say something else.
oh I can't go to the restroom right
He's in
now.
the spin zone. He doesn't know what's going on.
If I have to
He poops
pee,
more than he pees, dude. Doesn't
that
drink that
that
much
shit
water.
sucks. But if I can't go to the restroom and I have to poop, I'm alright. I'm
You
chilling.
poop standing up? That's crazy, dude. Who
What are
does
you
that?
saying?
I'm trying to get what he's saying.
I don't know. You're just dumb.
The pain of holding pee is worse than
Than the
holding
pain
poop.
of
I've never
holding-
held
oh,
pee.
I'm not in pain when I'm holding poop.
Really?
Yeah, no, I'm just
I don't
holding
know.
it.
I never thought about that.
I pee.
Yeah, holding
wherever.
pee does hurt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
That's what I'm saying.
Holding,
I pee a
holding,
ton.
holding a poop makes me like more scared.
Yeah.
like, I get anxiety when I have to poop. So I'm just like, fuck. When I'm like stranded.
Oh man. No, I would rather pee because if I got a bucket or a bottle,
Oh, if I have a bottle, I'll pee anywhere
I'll
in the
pee
world.
anywhere. Yeah, it's so easy
Oh,
to
yeah,
pee.
I'd
Peeing's
pee right
easy.
here in front of you guys if I had a bottle.
Did I ever tell you the time me and Ivan were going out of town and I had to pee and it was like at nighttime and I was driving and I was like,
Dude,
I don't
and
want
You did it while you're driving?
Yeah, and I was like, hold the wheel, dude.
Nice, dude. Yeah, I've done that before. I always tell Jasmine, I'm like, with this job, since I've
I
started,
don't do that.
I feel like I've peed outside more than I've peed in actual restrooms
Oh yeah.
in the past like 5 years.
Oh, even when PK and I go out of town and we're driving back and I was like, I don't want to stop. I
No,
was like,
me, yeah, same.
I was like, give me that cup empty because we were like Jack in the Box or something. Give me that cup. I was like, oh, sweet.
Yeah,
And just go and just dump it out and you're good to go.
yeah, I pee. Yeah, I'll pee anywhere.
I'll use the restroom if I can.
You're classy,
Yeah,
man.
dude,
Sorry,
yeah.
Aaron. You're a man of culture.
Ooh, this guy pees in buildings. So special.
I'll pull
dude.
over.
You use indoor plumbing.
Yeah, dude. Last time me and my buddy went to LA a couple weeks ago, we were trying to do the same thing he did in my car, and I'm like, you're not doing that, right?
Aw.
I would have been like, here, bro.
It's too bright outside. It was like
You got it.
10 a.m.
Oh, if it's early, that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, well, San Francisco people just like shit out in the street.
I would do that.
I don't know about
we're
shooting.
Not, we're not San Francisco people.
Did you see that video of the guy shitting and he falls in his shit?
That
slips
sounds
in it?
terrible. I slipped in my pee one time. It was a nightmare.
No.
We were out with his brother actually, and he's like doing graffiti, and we're like in this like tunnel thing, and I'm like, oh, I'm peeing. We've been heavily intoxicated, and I peed, and I just slipped in like a slippery part,
Peed in his own puddle.
fell right back, and just fell in my pee. I was so sad.
It's called karma,
The
right?
whole rest of the night, I was like, this is the worst day. I smell like piss.
Doing graffiti, that's what you get.
It's called
I wasn't
karma.
doing it. I wasn't
It's
doing it.
called karma.
You were an accomplice,
man.
though.
I
You
think
didn't
I-
stop him.
It was fun. We were 17 or 18 or something.
Shame. Intoxicated.
Oh, I mean, we were 21. Mom,
It's on my
got you.
21st birthday.
Oh man.
good times, good times.
Would you guys say having a pee or poop bucket is another one that goes on the curbside survival list?
No,
No, you just need a bottle.
Yeah, you just need a bottle.
Oh, just a bottle.
Yeah, you could poop in
Yeah.
a bottle.
You can't
Oh,
poop
I don't know
in a
about.
bottle.
Wait, what?
I just had to throw you
I'll
for
pee in a
reference.
bucket. So I always empty out the wheel bucket. I'll just dump it out and I just pee in it.
You pee in the wheel buckets?
Yep, I pee in the wheel buckets all the time.
What are you
Yeah, he-
talking about?
When I don't
Does
have a
do that, he's
bottle.
weird,
Oh,
dude.
okay.
Yeah, when I don't have a bottle.
Fair
He
enough.
pretends
but-
he's filling up the buckets with water, and he's just there like.
Yeah.
That's what I do
That's
every
what he
time
does,
too.
dude.
I'll stand and I'll be like,
and then
holding it.
he washes their car with
And
the same bucket.
then you gotta fan out the
That's
door so it
disgusting.
blocks you.
Oh, you got
yeah.
best. Yeah.
You gotta do it
It's just water.
strategically.
Yeah, I always do it where I'll have the bottle right here and I'm like peeing, and then if a car drives by, I'm like acting like I'm like, reaching in the van.
or I'm like trying to looking for something.
I'll-
Where is it? Where is it?
What I'll do, I'll just lean in a little more, like, move my head or something. That's what I do.
Yours is so much smarter than mine. I
Yeah.
legit like risk it. Like I'm like, shit,
No.
stay.
Yeah, my biggest fear is like, it's only been happened once, and with Larry too. We were at what's her name?
This is a heavy pee poop segment right here.
I remember her name, but I had to pee so bad. It was like 8 a.m. and I was going, and the customer comes out, and it's my fault. I should have told Larry I was peeing. I didn't tell him that, so he was like walking the customer towards me, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And I
Oh,
was trying to
that's brutal.
finish, and I think she knew, so she like stopped and like backed up, and, like turned around, and was talking to Larry, and I was, "Oh hey, what's going on? Sorry, what was that?" And I feel like she knew, but I didn't say anything.
She probably did.
She probably knew. I was,
100%.
yeah, that's what I get. So if you're ever peeing, like, you gotta tell your text.
And then you took payment from her.
yeah. Let me
Like,
get
I'll
your
take
card.
yeah.
This is cut that.
Cut that.
I wash my hands, okay?
Yeah,
Spray
sure,
a little
dude.
degreaser
In the wash buckets.
Yeah.
I rinse out the bucket after
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
done.
Yeah, I don't
Jeez.
trust you anymore, dude. I never knew this all these years.
It's
Oh,
not
I'm
like you're
peeing- I'm
eating
doing-
out of the buckets,
I knew
Rob.
it, but I
Yeah.
didn't know you still
But-
did it.
Oh, but your hands are in there, and then I eat. It's not like I'm going in the wash
You
bucket.
don't wash your hands before you eat?
Sometimes, but sometimes you're in the
That's
you're
a
in
personal
rush.
problem.
God damn it! Now I have to wash my hands all the time.
So-
You guys are gonna make me a germaphobe. Oh, jeez.
What are you talking about? A lot of people don't even wash their hands after they pee, so then they're touching everything. Can you imagine how many spray bottles I
That's
piss
kind
on?
of gross to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Pretty gross.
Yeah.
I saw somebody do that the other day. Somewhere like bougie too.
You
I was
watched
like,
them?
Ew. No, he was probably in the restroom next to
I was in the
washing his
restroom
hands.
next to
He was
them.
probably washing his hands. And he
What was
saw
that,
in the
Barnes and
mirror.
Noble?
Oh, yeah. Barnes and... Ew.
Yeah.
Man, we gotta touch
And I was
books.
like, what are you gonna go touch books now? You're not gonna wash your hands? You nasty?
Yeah. No, I will lie. I don't wash my hands after I pee in a bucket.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to
Hey,
work.
it's all
Well,
good.
yeah, you're on the go.
I'm
yeah.
on the go. I gotta go. I gotta
You
finish
use the
detail.
wash mitt.
Yeah.
Use the wash mitt.
I just dump my hands in the wash bucket. And just, you know,
Mm,
That's washing your
there's
hands.
soap in there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
soap.
washing your hand.
Yeah,
Dude.
so we're good.
I remember Lun and Rob, when we went to Bitwest for that meeting, Rob was so surprised at how fast Lun could
Oh,
pee.
it was insane. It doesn't even make sense.
It was so
How
casual.
fast he could pee or poop?
Dude, we walked
Wow.
up and peed at the same time, and it was like he was already spinning around to turn, and I'm like, "What, dude? I'm like barely starting. This is." I was literally.
I don't know. When I get to like right now, like the moment I pull my pants on, I'm going.
I don't
That's
know. Yesterday
insane.
when I was at the fair, like at the urinals, we were like way too close together. Like I was like the urinals are way too
Oh,
close
yeah, yeah.
together, and like I was like, this has never happened to me before. And I'm like, think about a waterfall or something, dude. Like that was the first time it took me like a solid 15 seconds.
Have
like,
you ever
start
been to
go
the Fresno
going.
State games?
Yeah,
It's like a
that.
trough.
Yeah, yeah,
Dude, that is
and there's
the
and there's
worst.
no like yeah.
It's literally a trough.
I'm like
It's-
staring
it's
at
like
the paint on the
crazy.
wall. Just like
Yeah.
trying to
Was there
think of
ice in there?
something else.
I'm like sitting there like, oh, geez,
This
don't look
is
to the
so
side.
weird.
There's so many weeders.
Yeah, out right now.
And everybody's just pissing. I'm like, come on, dude, don't be shy. It's intense.
No, when I gotta go, I go. I just
Can't lie, I have walked up and been like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Just turn
Oh,
around,
I
like,
can't do this.
Yeah,
This
is
is
too
too
stressful.
I'll
This
wait
is
for a
too
stall to
stressful.
open
This
up.
is too stressful. This is too stressful.
I've done that before.
that was funny.
What made it funny for me that one time though is that I didn't know why you were laughing. You
Oh.
guys just walked out of the restroom and Lund was dying.
I was dying,
I was
dude.
like, what the fuck
Could
could
they
have
have done in there?
possibly been
Yeah.
so funny in the restroom?
Rob was just flabbergasted. He was, what? I just don't understand. I
It
was like-
didn't make sense. Yeah, it was an incredible amount of
He
speed.
does poop very quickly too.
I was spending
You'll-
45 seconds a minute.
Yeah.
Dude, like what I
That's
imagine
insane.
is just like 2 bursts, like, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like a rabbit or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like a horse as
I have
they're
to like
Like a
prepare
rabbit or
myself for my
something.
poops.
I just don't understand what takes so long. For me, it's like, all right, if I gotta go, I gotta go.
For me, like they get kind of shy sometimes. You know? You get like a second wave. Like you think you're done, and then like you stand
Yes,
up, you pull
yes.
them up, and then you're like, nah, like we need another 15 minutes.
Same. I'm on Aaron's side,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Okay, I do get second waves. I don't let it come. I go, when I'm done, I'm done.
That's
It's just fine. That's
insane.
gross. That's unhealthy, dude.
Yeah, that's-
Hey, I'll go back when I'm ready.
You just suck them back in.
Just constantly constipated.
If it's
Yeah,
there.
that
If it's
sounds
there.
like
Yeah.
the worst.
For me, it's
That
like
does not sound fun.
I poop at the start of my day, so it's like I'm starting my car. So it's like,
Warmed up.
yeah, I'm warming it up, you know? That's why I kind of sit down and take a minute and then
Yeah.
just let it, you know, at its own
I'll
pace.
drink a glass of water while I'm doing it.
Wait,
Wait,
this
what?
is
Wait,
insanity.
Cucumber
Wait,
water?
This is
You have water
insane.
on the toilet?
This is
Yeah.
insane.
Like I'll
This
pour,
is-
I'll
the
pour,
most genuine
I'll
one.
Do
pour a
not-
cup of water and like just, like drink it.
Do not just scan over that like that was not the most wild thing. Dude, what?
He brings in a glass of water
Yeah.
to the toilet.
in the morning, and then I drink it, sip on it, and, like,
While
watch
you're
you-
just sitting down.
wait for it to come out.
This
Yeah.
is crazy.
I'll have coconut water before I go into the restroom,
Yeah.
so
You guys
I
are
know what you're
both
talking
insane.
about.
No, it's not before. It's
I know,
during.
I
like-
know.
I can't
That's
imagine
before
drinking.
and during, all
I
right?
can't
Yeah.
imagine drinking or eating while in the restroom.
No.
Well, you're not
Never.
touching like your ass.
Yeah.
You're just sitting there.
Yeah,
but
It's drinking after you wipe.
they're
You
like,
gotta
there's
wash
poop
your
particles
hands.
in the air.
yeah, that's
It's like
that's
if
there's
there's
definitely
poop particles when you
particles.
fart.
Yeah.
There's probably more when you fart, dude.
Yeah.
No, no.
At least it's contained over a toilet.
Nope.
It hits water.
Nope.
Yeah.
This is the best.
It hits water, so it just sinks.
I've never heard that.
This
You
is
are the only person in history that drinks
That's
water.
not true.
anything.
Other people have
It's
done
true,
it.
No,
dude.
no.
Yeah,
It's
everyone-
okay.
The whole history, dude.
I don't eat on it's just water. It's not flavored, all right?
He's got like a bowl of chow mein.
Yeah. Ew.
Like
I
those,
feel like chow mein was the worst food you
That's
could have
disgusting.
he's got like those foldable tables.
You're spinning it.
Those foldable tables that you put in the living room.
Oh, just bring one to the restroom.
He has like the
No,
little
there's
table.
already one attached on my
The
toilet.
the,
It
the
just-
school
it just
the school
flips.
table that flips down.
Yeah.
Like airplanes,
Or what you do is you sit on the toilet backwards.
like butters.
Yeah, like butters.
We're gonna read a magazine
Like, you
and
put
chocolate
your- you
milkies.
put your comic book and your chocolate. There's a shelf for your comic books and your chocolate book right here.
Oh my gosh, you guys are insane.
Yeah. And he's like, look, you just flush right here. It's like, yeah, it's a lever. It's right there.
That's such a great video. Oh, butters.
Jesus.
My cheeks are hurting so hard.
All right. Let's get off the poop talk here.
Yeah, I know.
That was a 20-minute poop
We can go
segment.
back to detail.
Yeah. What about
Great
detailing?
podcast.
Yeah. I can't think about anything else now.
Yeah, poop's on my mind.
Who's on my mind?
Marco, lead us into something else here.
Okay, so Aaron's the mobile guy. We all know this.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I like to go
I honestly
mobile.
got nothing. I want to keep talking about poop.
All right, I had
Okay.
a small note, like Aaron, as a mobile detailer or just detailing generally, like what's your biggest pet peeves that you kind of deal with throughout the day? Or what would be your number one pet peeve?
My biggest pet peeve, ironically, is organization
Okay.
because my room's not that organized. But when I
type-
come to work, like my biggest pet peeve is putting stuff back in their homes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or when they leave shit lying around. Like for me, a big thing is like when they leave the Tornador hose out and it gets tangled up with the pressure washer hose.
Annoying.
That drives me like nuts.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest
And then
things.
and then
that
they
I-
bring out like or not them like or just like
Them,
bringing
just
out
say it's
bringing out
them.
all all the bottles at once
Oh,
that
I
we don't
hate
even
that.
need.
I hate
They'll bring
that.
out like dressing before we'll start washing it,
I
and I'm
hate
just
that.
like, and then I end up kicking them, and like we're spilling like bug remover
You're, like,
everywhere,
trying to-
non-acid.
You're trying to like yank the hose,
Yeah,
and then it's like
it's flicking
dodging
everything.
shit. You're like, that's my biggest pet peeve as well. I agree. That's a
And
big
then
one.
they're like, oh, what? And then like
who
then,
did that?
and
Who
then they're
trained
like,
that? Somebody did that.
Amari.
Was it Amari?
Yeah.
But bring everything out.
But
at
that was when
once.
he had the trailer, so he said that was the reason. I never
'Cause I
really
seen
worked out of
like
the trailer.
because
So.
Javier did.
But even then, I don't.
Javier did that one day with me, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "You brought out like 5 bottles at once, like
Yeah.
polymer, degreaser."
It's like we don't need that
dressing.
yet.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh, sorry, Jacob," but he said it was because you taught him that.
Damn it,
Yeah,
Jacob. Oh, we gotta put
Yeah.
He's
Jacob
like,
on the
"That's
next
how."
podcast.
He's like, "That's
Yeah,
how."
that'd be a good
He's
one.
like, "That's how Jacob taught me to do it." I'm like, "When you're with me, just put everything back in their home, please."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, but
My biggest pet peeve is in the one van that I use pretty consistently, the white van. Everything's labeled, and the guys will just put polymer
Oh.
wherever, and I'm like,
oh, I gave
It
up
says-
on
it
that one a
says-
couple months ago.
it says polymer
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
dude,
Like,
yeah.
It literally says
Yeah.
it. It's on the bottle. It says it there. I
I-
think you would put it
I
there.
used to care about that, and all the labels fell off.
Yeah.
What's the point at this
Yeah.
point? Like,
Yeah,
screw it.
I don't know, cause the way I trained, like Rob and I was like, I want to be able to not look at it and grab it, cause the bottle's in the same spot
Yeah.
every single time, and it worked so
We
smoothly
were
when
pretty
I was.
good about it for
yeah.
like the first year I was here.
Oh yeah, cause it was me. You were in my
Yeah,
van.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
You
There
know
was
what I
we had
mean?
we
My
only had,
van
like,
was
8
perfect.
people too.
Yeah.
Yeah, my van was perfect. It was never a single flaw.
Yeah.
It was always like good to go. Like I knew where everything's at. I can close my eyes and grab whatever I needed.
It was the best.
Yeah. But now it's like I go in the van. I'm like, fuck. What am I doing here?
Yeah.
What's going on? What's going on? 'Cause every so inconsistent.
Yeah, so I know Aaron could probably attest to this. Like getting in the van, the first job is probably the first 5 minutes of the first job is just organizing where shit is.
Yeah.
Like 100%. It's annoying.
Very.
So that's a
yeah.
big pet peeve. I like your pet peeve. That's a good one.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your biggest pet peeve? Blah.
Mobile.
Mobile.
Let's keep it mobile just because Aaron's mobile. I want us to touch more on like the mobile stuff because I feel like we've touched a lot on the business aspect of curbside detail. We touched a bit on the shop. We haven't really tackled mobile yet.
Yeah, the curbside part. My biggest pet peeve is just like dead time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
I
big one.
like when I first was helping Aaron be director, Aaron, a lot of the guys, I was like, there should be no dead time. All the dead time needs to be accumulated into the drive time.
Yeah.
So the moment you get to the appointment, you have to be doing something. So my biggest pet peeve is when they're just standing there, like, what do I do? And I was like, I don't know, fucking wash the car, like start something,
Yeah.
take something out. I don't know, like
For me, that's also a big thing with the newer guys, like how you were kind of saying the difference between shop and mobile. Oh, difference between shop and mobile.
yeah,
Because like you said, the shop's a lot different. There's more heads. you
everything's
know?
ready to go.
Yeah, so you're a lot more lax compared to mobile since you're constantly setting up and like
Yeah.
packing stuff away.
Yeah.
So I feel when some
Yeah.
shop guys go mobile, they're kind of still stuck like in the shop.
It's just time management.
Yeah,
like,
that too.
I told the guys, like, if you're ever on a wash, like if it's just the exterior wash, you have to start on it.
Yeah.
You have to start on it. Somebody just pull. If you're a director, your one job is pull out the pressure washer hose and start washing.
Yeah.
The tech should be setting everything else up. Because by the time they're done setting up, they can start on the wheels and they're not waiting for you.
Yeah.
Oh, can I spray non-acid yet? Oh no, you haven't rinsed it yet. So that's the biggest thing. Like shaving off those seconds and minutes, it's like so important.
Yeah.
It adds up throughout the entire day. You know what I mean? I mean, not that 1 minute not matter in your 8 hour
No,
day.
I understand that.
But it's just these guys. They just like stand around. I was like, come on,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
So it's
But
it's
we,
you directors being able to
yeah.
manage that. Like, hey,
and we do need to start like pushing them more to get more comfortable with pressure washing windows.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much windows, but just keeping
Yeah.
the momentum going. Because I see a lot of techs, they'll do like wheels and stuff. Like, oh, well, I'm done. Like until
Yeah.
he's done with whatever, and they'll just stand around.
Mm, that's time management.
That's
You're
also
never
you as
done.
the director just
Yeah.
telling them, because when the techs work with me, I just consistently like throw in the next thing they're gonna do, like, oh, when you're done with the wheels and tires, start washing the car, and they're just like, they hear it.
Think about it this way: like
By,
when you're
like,
at
the
the shop
second
and
car,
you're
they
working
get
with
it.
me, like I'm still telling you to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're not doing it. You know what I mean? So you got to
Yeah.
you got to treat the tech the same way, and that's really hard for you guys. Because you guys always think, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing all the time, and you see
Yeah.
them, they're not doing it to you, but then you're doing it to me. Like what
That's
the heck?
true.
So that's why I said Noe was the same way. And some of the other guys when I work with them, I'm like, how you guys gonna complain? And you're almost the exact same way.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird. And so all you got to do is just stay on top of it. Like, all right, this guy, You should be able to know all your texts already. Like,
Yeah.
he's not gonna do this, so I have to
Yeah.
keep reminding him and baby him
Yep.
and watch him. And I do that for everybody, even Rob sometimes.
Yeah.
But that's just because Rob and I are both like lions, and so we're trying to run it. But it's just like Rob already knows, like, all right, I might have a reason for why I want to do it, so he's always gonna listen to me.
Yeah.
And it runs smoothly. But every so often, Rob knows too. Like, I'll just like be all lethargic. He'd be like, all right, I'm in charge today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's legit just
real.
knowing
But somebody has to be in charge.
everybody you're
always.
working with. It's fun.
Yeah,
That's
you-
why like Saturday when it was popping, it was like that was the funnest time. That was the first time in a long time where it's been busy like that.
Yeah,
In
it
the
was just
past,
smooth
like
though.
2-3 weeks.
Yeah, and just like pushing people to do things, like consistently like yelling at the guys, not yelling, but being like, hey, do this, do this, do this, switch from that car to this car. And they're just like in the middle of doing something, you know? Like, don't
Yeah.
worry about that. I know
Yeah.
that this guy dropped off, this person's waiting inside, this is the one we're going to finish first type thing, you know? Which is, like, to me, fun. But get more comfortable just yelling, telling them what to do. Beat them up.
Is
Yeah.
there like any one particular thing you think that like all techs can improve on?
It's just staying consistent.
Yeah.
That's it.
They just,
They just stop. They lose
Yeah.
momentum. Like, once you lose momentum, you just feel like you're unsure about what to do and things like that. And so, like, when I work with the techs, even at the shop, like, even though, hey, go do this, go do that, go do this, go do that.
Yeah.
Because I can see them slowing down because they're so lost. And just remember, you have anxiety. You can imagine the guys who
Yeah.
don't know what to do.
yeah.
That's real.
You know,
Yeah.
you know what to do when you have anxiety. Can you
Yeah.
imagine
Yeah.
not knowing what to do?
That's- Yeah.
They just have
It's
their
like,
like,
it's like a
yeah.
it's like a nightmare.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they don't show it.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? They won't never say it's anxiety because they don't know what anxiety is.
Just having a
But
panic
and-
attack.
Yeah, so they
inside.
just
Yeah.
like stop, you know.
Yeah.
And so for me, it's just like I rather just
We just gotta
alleviate that
yeah.
for them. And it's not even that hard, Aaron. It's just like
guide them back on.
yeah, just
Yeah.
put them back in line. Like, oh hey, since we're almost done, can we just put stuff away for me?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, oh hey, but at the same time, what's for me is like when I'm doing detailing is like I'm taking all these mental notes. It's alright. Like, oh, I know for sure I missed a spot in the interior.
yeah,
I
I do
tell
this-
myself I'll
yeah.
remember it.
Right.
And I'll tell them to touch it up for me. Little things like that.
Or like notice that they missed something, but you
Yeah.
don't want to stop the whole process.
Yeah, you just tell them like you hit it for them, and then once you're almost done, you're like, hey, you missed this, but I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I have a checklist in my head of like what needs to be done.
Yeah.
Either I'm gonna do it or they're gonna do it.
Right.
But we're all gonna be doing something until the job's completely done.
And it depends on certain variables because sometimes you're like, okay, I know that I missed that. I'm going to touch that up. But what I can do is like tell them to finish it at the end, you know? Or what if like a customer comes out and I think I'm going to do it, but I still have that thought like we missed that spot.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell them because I got to talk to the customer now. But with detailing too, like mobile for sure, like every time, like Lun's saying, just stay busy. Like when I leave the car that we're washing and I go back to the van, I'm taking something back with me
Yeah.
to put
same.
away.
I do
like-
the same thing. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
once I'm done, yeah, it's
Like the
just might
text
as well
from-
take bug remover back.
Yeah, when the techs work with me, most of the time they don't even put anything away because I already have it all done by the time the car's not done. So I'm like, okay, they're starting to do wheels and tires. I know it's going to take them for freaking ever. I'm going to put everything away real quick. The car's not done being dried, but I know that I'm faster putting stuff away than they are at everything. So I'll put the stuff away in
Rob's
like
just the best.
2
dude.
minutes?
He's
Yeah.
just the fastest.
I'll put it away in like 2 minutes.
Rob is number one.
Yeah.
His
Well,
mustache is number one.
Well-
His detailing is number one.
I think so, yeah.
He's pretty good.
I would say that might be like an opportunity to let the techs do something though, like especially if it's like putting stuff away. If I was a tech, because I'm looking at it from the perspective of, I barely know how you guys detail cars. I don't know how to detail cars at
Yeah.
all. I barely know how to wash them, but I've seen you guys do it enough times where I'm like, oh, okay, I get it.
You understand the concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say make me put like the shit away. That way I know where the fuck it goes. That way the van stays organized because was it fair to say, do you guys think techs are more responsible for how disorganized the vans are or directors?
Directors.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easily.
You're the one that's in charge of everything.
Even like everything.
Yeah.
The job, the van, the customer satisfaction, payment,
Yeah, you're
lunches.
lunches. Yeah, you're in charge of
drive time.
everything. The drive time. But I try and tell the directors too, like with drive time, like when I show up to the appointment and going to, I'm already typed in like I know that it's a right turn and I know where their house is. So by that time, I'm already entering in the next appointment. So that when I enter it in Apple Maps, it's telling me you got 45 minutes, like a 30-minute
To
drive.
get there.
So that means this job has to be done in 45
I'll do
minutes.
I'll do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like once we're done setting up, I'll just map it and be like, all right, what's the drive time? Like we have this window. It's like, all right, we got to push it back like 25 minutes.
Yeah, how is it like driving all day? Is that a good thing, bad thing?
It's
I like driving. The drive time's the best
for me. It's like up and down.
Yeah.
Drive
Some
time's the
days,
best.
Yeah,
That's like the best part of mobile.
yeah. I would say it's the best because
I don't like to drive all the time.
if it's like 110, you get 10 minutes in the car with the AC.
That's
It's
very true,
literally the
actually.
best.
So
Whereas
Rob,
at the shop, you're just sweating all day. And
Yeah.
if you're working inside the shop, it's like 150.
yeah, I always told Rob in the past, I was like, hey, the faster we work, the faster we get back in the van,
Yeah.
which is super nice.
Yeah.
You know, but other than that, I mean, I do like the drive time. But
And I
don't-
just like kind of driving.
yeah, kind of, yeah.
Like
Well,
just
for me,
seeing the town and
Uh,
stuff.
well, for us two, it's very different for everybody else. For us two, it's always more work. Like, cool, I got to reply to my customer finally.
Yeah.
Cool, I got to answer this message. Cool, I got to finally enter this appointment in. Cool, I
Yeah.
got to finally do this. Cool,
Or-
I finally got to check the group message.
Right. The group message, the
Yeah,
back office messages, it's a time to catch up on that stuff.
yeah. So that's for me. That's like my biggest time. The guys will always see me like looking at me like while I'm driving. I'm like,
Yeah,
I gotta
just
check this
texting
message,
and
guys. I
doing
gotta
everything.
see what's going on.
Yeah.
Because it's always a problem. Just like right now, to answer the
It
phone
was
for
kinda-
Caliber.
When I first started, you scared the shit out of me, dude.
I was always on my
We were
phone.
driving to Brenda's, and he's like swerving, like that's the oncoming. I'm like, you want me to hold the wheel? It's like,
Nah, I'm good.
nah, this was my first week on this.
I was driving with my knee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, what is going on right now?
Yeah, I'm an expert.
About to
I'm an
die.
expert knee driver
About
for
to
sure.
Oh,
die.
yeah, I'm pretty good. I'll text, eat, and drive.
I'll make a right turn with my knee, baby.
A little excessive.
Just zoop.
But yeah, some of the guys aren't very good at texting and driving, so we banned them from it.
Yeah. This thing's falling again. I feel like I'm
It's
going
not good at
slower.
texting
than
and driving.
You.
Hmm?
Me? Yeah, I'm not very good at texting and driving.
Your
That's right.
anxiety levels are too.
Yeah.
Every tech that works with you tells me they come back. They're like, dude, Aaron is. I'm like, how was your day? They're like, Aaron's just freaking all over the place, man. And I'm like, you guys did good time though.
Yeah.
You did something right.
Hey, I'd hardly ever get any complaints either.
Yeah.
So
You don't get any complaints.
No.
Like he's doing great actually, but I know it's probably
Yeah.
they're probably said they're like, oh my god, this is an because I remember one day specifically, Aaron was my tech, and I'm like mapping everything out, and I'm like, where should we eat? And he's like, oh, let's go to Doghouse. I'm like, we're on like Shaw and Palm right now. Like, do you know how far that is? Our appointment's right here. I'm like looking at the address, and he's like just talking. I was like stressed. I was like, you're making me anxious. Shit, too. Your anxiety is leaking onto me. Get away for a minute. Yeah, that was brutal.
Yeah, mobile detailing is not for the faint of heart for sure.
no.
No, it's fun though.
Yeah, but we like being online and food, so most
Yeah.
people die doing that.
Yeah, it's anxiety. I thrive in it.
I love a fast-paced work environment.
Yeah. When it's
Yeah.
slow is when I get the most anxious. I'm like, oh my god, I'm freaking
Yeah, I would.
drowning right
I
now.
would say that too.
Well, I get balance because I like it busy because I would rather work, but when it's slow,
You enjoy it.
I have bullshit to do.
Yeah, you got to catch up on
Oh,
everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No matter what, I have work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
chores.
we talked about this yesterday, Aaron. You weren't there. No, it was a Wednesday, and it was no, it was like a Tuesday, and Josh was there, and after we got off early, it was like 3 o'clock, and I just got my package from Harbor Freight, putting that organizer thing together,
Oh.
and it was like, oh, you guys want to run some routes again? Because they've been running routes with the football.
Oh yeah.
And I looked at
What?
and I looked at Noe. I was like, no, I've been playing too much. I gotta get back to work. And Rob was right there.
I was like, you're playing too much. Just the way he said it was like a little kid. Like, my mom said I got to do my chores before I can come
He
outside."
does play a lot with this. Like
I do
he'll
play.
be
a-
doing like the other day he was doing the pump. Like, let's play darts, dude. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I
and
literally-
then he's like there. Then I see like on Instagram he's there till like 9 p.m. And he's like, dude, we didn't have to play darts.
It was like 20 minutes. I can sacrifice 20 minutes. That's my balance. Like people don't understand. Like, Lon, why do you work so much? Because I bullshit a lot in between. It's
Yeah.
the only way I survive. And Rob knows it too. At the beginning, is I don't understand how you work so much. And I was like,
He
You
also
forget how
doesn't
much-
work a lot either.
yeah. Well, I work a lot. I take. You guys don't. I just take a lot of breaks in between.
Yeah, because nobody sees it. Like, we have the back office messages, our group
There's
message,
3 group chats.
and then he has a personal message, me and him, and it'll be like 10:30, and he's texting me like a bunch of random ideas, and I'm like, wake up in the morning, and I have like 20 texts from him. I'm like replying to them on the drive to work, like, dude, you were like, but he's up consistently. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
how he does it sometimes.
I just think about work all the time. I always think about like, oh, what can we do better? What should we do differently? Even yesterday, we were talking about like, we should make consequences for the directors.
Oh, and I was half asleep during that text. It was like 8 o'clock. I was literally
I'm
so tired.
I'm so glad you stopped replying because I was like, I can't text them anymore.
I was so tired. I completely forgot that happened. Honestly, you mentioned it right now. I was like, oh shit, we were. You were bringing it
Yeah.
up. I was like, we didn't talk yesterday. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
I'm always thinking about something. Yeah. So when it comes to running the business, just like, I don't know, somebody has to make those calls. Somebody has to make those decisions. You know, what's our next big thing? You know,
Yeah.
in marketing, what's the next plan? You know what I mean? What's the next goal? You know, who's fixing this?
Yeah.
You know, is the calendar good? We're managing 18 guys, and each day we have like 15 appointments. Are every single one of the appointments solid, good to go?
Yeah.
Are all the messages taken care of? And then for me, I realize a lot of the customers text after 5 when we close. And I realize that's actually the busiest time and best time to message, because let's say the previous day it's slow, or the next day it's slow, right? So tomorrow, let's say it's slow, and today and tonight customers are texting me. I'm like, I gotta reply now, because what if they schedule tomorrow and we could fill up our day? That's perfect.
I think it was a couple episodes ago where you were talking about, like, when people start their business, they think like, oh, I can make my perfect schedule. It's gonna be 9 to 5, you
lazy
know,
bums.
like 9 to 5. But when I first started with one, it was like we would be up until like 11,
Yeah.
like texting customers. It was like just what we did. At the time, I was at Fresno State, so I was like in the library, probably just sitting there texting customers.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to do homework right now.
Yeah, you never really clock out as a business owner. You gotta like do it all the time, or else you're gonna miss out. To me, it's missed opportunity. If they're texting, let's say if you're a customer, you're texting 5 different detailers, and all those detailers like, I'm off at 5 o'clock, I'm good to go, I don't have to touch my phone. Me, I'm like, sweet, I can get an appointment tomorrow.
And
I
that's
just-
happened so many times where
Yeah.
they're like, you're the first person that's replied to me.
pretty much. We're pretty fast
That's
repliers.
actually very true. I've shown up to customers' houses and
There's
there's other like, dang, like you guys actually replied and showed up.
Yeah.
like we texted this other detailer and like said he got a flat tire. Like waits like 2 days for a reply.
Yeah.
It's weird that that's so common. Detailers, be better on your phone. Like seriously, like you guys suck. Like we always hear about other detailers like just being
I don't
terrible.
know. I feel like a lot of like newer detailers, you know, I feel like they kind of just do it almost for like the clout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because they
Ooh, clout
yeah,
chasers?
dude.
I run my own
yeah.
detailing business, guys. What's up? Hit me up.
Then they
Hot
just-
take. Hot
Yeah.
take.
Best detailing
I
in Fresno.
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clout chasing
Clout
detailers?
chasers.
Don't be a clout chaser. Do the work.
Yeah, do the work for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people miss
So
out
I
on
feel
that.
like
But I take pride in my
you know,
messaging,
yeah,
even personally.
yeah.
Like Rob learned that like early on. Like, I'll be the last person to fucking reply.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like I'll reply faster than anybody. Like I take pride in
Yeah.
that, and it's just like a good habit. It has to be a good habit because we have friends. Talking about the last podcast or a few ones, were like, it sucks to be the friend that everybody can count on to be disappointed by. Like,
Yeah.
oh, text your buddy, like, he won't reply, but let's just text him anyways.
Yeah.
Like I would hate being that friend.
yeah.
You're the friend that always late, and they joke about, oh yeah, I'm always late. It's like I would hate to be like.
Are you talking about Ivan right now?
Yeah, Ivan Castro.
That's my brother.
Gotcha.
That's my brother.
That's just a lot of people.
I might have to bleep that out. But
No, it's just like people would like take pride in like, oh, you suck at communicating. Like I would never take
But
pride in
Ivan's
that.
legit been like that since forever.
Yeah,
oh,
he
yeah.
has. Like,
For
I
beginning
remember
time.
like when we would go out of town as a family, like he'd always be the last one out of the house. He was like, because he was like straightening his hair or something. And we're like, my mom would be like, "Hurry the hell up, Ivan, you're making us late." And he just always joke, whatever.
Yeah.
No, one time we were like kids, like 16, 17. He was like the first one with the car. He's like, I'm going to come pick you guys up. He texted us. I'm right around the corner. Me and my other friend are sitting on the curb. We were just like
Yeah.
chilling. We were just joking around talking. We're like, how long have we been sitting here? He's
It's
like,
been like
I
40
don't know.
minutes.
It's been like 35 minutes. And we're like, what the hell? We text, we're like, where are you at, dude? You said you were around the corner. We like legit go back inside my house. He's like, just pulled up. We're like, what? Right when we walked inside, you jerk, dude.
You
I
were
hate
saying
people like
something
that.
yesterday about like waiting out here for Ivan
Oh no, that
to
was
wash
our,
his car.
that was our other buddy Marty.
Oh,
Oh,
Marty,
okay.
yeah, Marty.
Yeah.
Did you tell that story on the podcast or no? Was that
Uh,
after?
That was after, yeah.
Okay, do you want to
Yeah.
tell it now?
Yeah, we went to my buddy Marty. He hit us up and he's like, "Hey, I need a detail or whatever." We show up to his house. We wash his car because we are like, "Dude, it's just." He never came out. We were like sitting outside his house for like 10, 15
like,
minutes.
Might as well just do it.
So we just
Yeah.
start washing the outside, and then I'm like, "Let me check." We open the door. We're like, "It's unlocked." So we do the whole inside.
We do the whole car, still hasn't woken up, and so we just leave.
Yeah, we just left.
We didn't even get to see him. We were there for like 2 hours. We were like messing around, joking around. Like,
You didn't hear you got like the pressure washer
no,
outside. Nothing.
it was
What?
amazing. Yeah, just didn't care. So we just left. Like, all right, whatever.
All right.
And then we texted him, "Hey, dude, you should lock your car." I guess. So.
Yeah, yeah.
You should lock your car.
He had like 3 snowboards in there, all his snowboard gear.
Yeah, I was like, that's a lot of money, dude. But
Should have took one.
No way.
I was gonna ask. We were talking about games earlier. I was gonna ask about ping pong because.
oh, I'm the best.
I haven't heard
Nah,
that.
dude.
That's not what I heard.
I beat Aaron with my left hand and Rob
I'm
with my
the
left hand.
I'm the original champion, but
I
when
have
we
my
first started,
spurts.
when we first started, Lund was the guy we'd tell to get out of the way so the real people could play. It took him about like a year and a half, a year
I
to
suck,
beat
dude.
me.
Aaron beat me like 10 times in a row until I finally gave up. I'm like, fuck, I can never beat this guy. And now I'm just beating with my
We're
left hand.
like equals. We're equals.
I think it's hit or miss days.
Yeah.
They play a lot more than me.
A lot.
But when I'm on, I'm on.
I'll have my moments where I'm on.
And the amount of anxiety Aaron has, he's the biggest shit talker.
That's true.
Does that affect your anxiety in a good way or a bad way? Like you're like, oh fuck, now I gotta back it up.
Yeah. As soon as he
In a
starts
good
winning
way.
or as soon as he starts losing, he'll like roll the ball under the table, so
Just
you have to pick it up. Just disrespect. I'm like, dude,
Get yourself,
Yeah.
punk.
he's so mean.
And like you get like good hits and good returns. And you,
I'm the best.
what's up?
Yeah.
He starts taunting you like.
That's how you get in their head.
And
then
these
they start
and these
choking
two
more.
watch so much UFC, and so Aaron's always making UFC references. Like,
Yeah.
Dominic Cruz with ping pong.
He's always dancing.
I'm
Dominic
moving my
Cruz.
footwork.
So much fun. It makes me want to play ping pong right now just to beat you, dude.
He does have bad
Uh,
knees.
One bad knee.
Dominic Cruz with ping pong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Who do you guys have on that card this weekend? That's a stacked
man.
card.
I got Oliveira.
Yeah.
I got Oliveira, Dillashaw, and
That's kill a shot,
Yeah.
you, dude.
yeah, Dillashaw, and I got Piotr Jan to win.
We're not able to watch it though. 'cause
That's
we're
gonna be
working.
Gonna be a
But,
brutal
oh
one.
yeah, it's like at 10, huh?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
11.
Yeah.
Abu Dhabi.
In the morning?
Yeah. 'cause
I'll have it
Abu
on my phone
Dhabi.
probably. Be driving
And
in between
I don't
appointments.
know if I want to pay for it.
I just tell Diego to keep me updated.
Yeah, I won't pay for it either. Come at me, Dana White. You want some of this?
He'll come, dude.
I ain't
Come
pay,
at me.
I ain't pay for nothing.
Yeah, no. He's threatening people. But yeah. I don't know.
That's like an hour 15, it looks like.
I think we got a solid. Let's do 10 more minutes, dude. What do we got?
Let's
doing?
go for it.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I gotta.
We go back to poo and pee. We did that for a
Good,
solid
dude.
20
No,
minutes.
Okay.
I want to throw up
It's, like,
talking
solid.
thinking about
No, okay. Well, Lund was talking about when you went to the restroom, Aaron, how he has to be thinking about future goals for the business. Going into 2023, dude, we only have 2 months left. What do you guys think is like a big goal for yourself? Like what kind of growth do you want to see from yourself and the business respectively?
Within the business?
Yeah.
It's a
Be
solid
more, be
question.
more comfortable at the shop.
That's
a big
legit.
one.
That's legit.
I respect that.
Between the next 2 months.
For next year, we should.
No,
yeah,
just
Who does Aaron Cash want to be in 2023 at Curbside Detail?
yeah. There you go.
That's a good question. The best? I don't know. Even better. I'm pretty up there. I'm not sure. You know what aspects?
How's your
you're
headlights?
asking? My headlights? Asking, dude. They're getting better.
No, but I mean, if let's say hypothetically we're super duper busy in 2023, and we have more appointments at the shop, that would be a big opportunity for you to be both comfortable, equally mobile, and at the shop.
Yeah.
So, Lun?
We'll see. We just need to stay,
Like you said, consistent.
start making money.
Yeah.
We just need more appointments.
That too. It's been a little too slow to kind of gauge that right now.
Yeah.
Right.
The
be
goal for
honest.
sure is probably
Right now it's kind of like I'd just like to work more, you know, or
oh, dude, you work the
I do
most out
work
of
the
he
most.
works more
I
than
mean,
we're
that's not
ever.
what I meant. I would like to see the shop busier.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
guy works more
Everyone
hours.
else. I would like to see everybody else work more.
This dude
There
works
you
more.
go.
This dude works
There you
more hours
go.
than Rob
There you go.
sometimes.
Yeah. That's a good one.
But for me, I don't know. My goal is to stay consistent. I've grown every single year since I first started. So 2016, I started my Honda Fit. Then I got a truck and trailer same year. 17, I destabilized. 18, I got a van. 19, I got my second van. 2020, we got our
Shop.
third van and shop. 2021,
You
got
got the
our
fourth
fourth
van,
van.
the white one.
yep. 2022, sold the fourth van because we're so slow.
Got the
Got the
Kia.
Kia.
And we got the Kia. And then 2023, I might get another van.
So you get another Kia, dude.
I would get another Kia.
You'd get another Kia.
You should start using the Kia more. I
Yeah.
love that Kia. If I was mobile, I would always use it every day.
Well, maybe stop sending me out to deep Fresno.
I know. You're the best,
dude,
though.
I
You're the
drive
best.
so far sometimes.
Hey, I pay you to just drive
that's
around
true.
town.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
welcome, dude.
Yeah.
I
That's
feel-
what I
I
don't
feel
get.
like I
When the
go out
dudes
of town
complain about
every day.
driving, I'm like, that's like, you're literally getting paid to sit in a van and drive. That's so fun.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I already get anxiety, and I'm like going all off like I don't know, just cars in general.
You
give
should
me
know that.
anxiety.
You should know the town by now.
Yeah, I do know the
Yeah.
town by now.
Not too bad.
It's not that bad.
Yeah. When I was driving for
Usually
Uber and
not
Lyft,
that
let
bad.
me really understand the town.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
better.
and how
And
all
then
the
going mo-
freeways work and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then going mobile, like, I can drive anywhere without a map.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is nice.
Sometimes on my days off, I'm like, want to go to like a restaurant. I'm like, oh, just pretend you're going to that person's house. Like it's weird. It's weird, even though I'm not. Like,
you just compare it to customers' houses.
yeah, just to get me in the area. I'm like, all right, I'm here.
You're like, I'll get in a roundabout location.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, being mobile is cool, but I don't know. The goals are. I should really sit down, solidify those goals, see what's going on. We gotta get better at our numbers. We gotta get better at marketing. We stopped making videos. I don't remember the last time we posted a reel.
Yeah.
And that one video is popping off. The Elmo one.
The Elmo one is the
What homo video?
love
I think
it.
I've even seen it.
30,000.
do shit for free.
Yeah.
You gotta pay Elmo.
Like 30,000 likes. I keep getting notifications. I'm like, oh fuck these.
Yeah.
This is what these influencers have to deal with. All these
Is it off
notifications.
TikTok or something?
They have to have like a
Instagram. Oh.
different. They have to have like a separate phone because that would be.
I'm sure they
insane.
filter that.
Just drive me nuts.
Or just mute it, you know.
No, we just get 100 notifications at a time. I was like, man, I can't imagine being an influencer. But then we're not making any money off that video, so it sucks.
Yeah.
We need 10,000 followers.
To start monetizing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, if you
Mhm.
haven't liked and subscribed, or follow our
Smash
Instagram.
the like button. Yeah. Had to stay turn on your notifications.
Turn on your notifications. Hit the
Yeah,
bell.
no. I haven't made a TikTok video in like 2 months, I think.
I have an idea for one today.
We don't need an idea.
Forgot what it was.
We try to post
Oh,
videos.
no
Yeah.
way, yeah.
The thing is like, the Instagrams are so easy because I saved a bunch of audios.
Yeah.
It's harder on TikTok. I can't find those audios sometimes. And that means, well, to find the audios, I have to be going through the feed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to build your algorithm.
Yeah, but then.
I'll start sending you stuff that's trending.
Yeah, that's true. But even then, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what's trending on TikTok. I rarely open TikTok.
Yeah,
now.
but then
Right now it's like
for
Magliato.
well, for our field,
I
TikTok is
heard,
definitely a
Dahmer
different.
was trending on TikTok.
What is?
Like that new series, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh, yeah.
I heard.
I love
yeah,
that.
dude. That show's weird. Me and
I haven't
Andy
watched
started
it.
watching it. We turned it off. We're like, we
Really?
can't do it. Yeah.
Dang,
It's
it's giving
too-
you
it's too-
anxiety?
no, it was just too much.
Getting the heebie-jeebies.
It's just like fucked up.
Oh yeah, he's killing people.
He's doing more. He's doing more than that.
Yeah.
What else was he doing?
I don't wanna talk about it. You don't wanna talk about it, dude. Just eating them and sucking their wieners, dude.
Oh, okay. Well,
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll
Yeah,
Pop?
dude.
Yeah.
Strange.
Yeah, I don't watch any of those shows. My mind's already
Can't do it.
too occupied of
yeah.
being successful.
Yeah, I've never gotten into scary stuff.
He doesn't watch movies, so.
Yeah. Comedy's the only thing that, yeah.
I like good animes. That's for sure.
You
Yeah,
watch? Do you watch Bleach?
Whoa.
Yeah, I watch Bleach.
You
watched the
just
new-
started
you watched the
watching
new
it,
episode?
huh?
Now they've got a new episode.
The new season
Oh,
just
I
came
thought
out.
I don't know. When I first watched, I'm not too big of a fan on Bleach.
Fuck
I
you.
feel like the plot was like too rushed. It just becomes like,
Fuck you.
yeah, it's too rushed.
It's good.
It's
Then
a
do you
little
watch the new
quick,
episode?
though.
Mm-mm, I haven't seen
It's
that
only
yet.
on Hulu, and fuck, it's good.
Oh, it's on Hulu.
Yeah, it's been 10 years since the last season.
Yeah,
So this
yeah,
is-
I know. It's been it's
yeah,
been like a
it's
minute.
their
Yeah.
last season. Yeah,
I
so
thought
I'm
I
pretty
saw
excited
something
about
What was
that.
the
like
last
that on Crunchyroll.
arc? Was it the Espada arc?
No, that was like way before that. It was
That was the last one I watched, I think.
I don't remember the word.
It's when he like last one I remember is when he saved his like master. But that's probably the first season.
I
I
don't-
forget her name.
Oh,
When they stripped,
Rukia.
yeah, when they stripped her of her powers.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
the
put her on
first
Yeah,
season?
the first one.
They put her on the.
After that, I was like, I don't know. I didn't really like that.
Sokyoku.
Oh, so you watched one episode and you just decided it wasn't
too
there?
rushed, dude.
Yeah,
One
I-
season.
The plot
Shut
was
up,
rushed
Rob.
in my
Shut up, bro.
opinion, dude.
Dude.
Even the part he's talking about though
I
is
agree,
like
dude.
50 episodes
I
in.
got you, bro.
Yeah, it is. I went through it.
So
I went through, you know,
You gotta watch it all.
when he starts talking to his Bankai.
Oh,
Mm.
Bonkai,
Yeah.
dude.
And
What
he
a
finds out its
guy.
Rob's
name.
the worst.
Hate Bonkai.
But I don't want to stick to 3 animes. I don't go over off to anywhere else. I know what it's like. You know, did you watch One Piece?
I keep up with it.
that's
I
so
watch it when I
much.
can.
That's
It's-
so
it is a
much.
lot.
That's too much.
I'll cheat code it and like watch people on YouTube break down the chapters.
Oh.
I'm like, eh.
Yeah, the latest thing I got was Cobra Kai. I finally finished it.
Oh, you finally finished
Finally
it?
finished it. Fifth
Dude, you're
season.
way late.
I know.
Finished-
I
did it.
finished that in like a day,
crazy.
like one night.
It's
actually.
good.
Wax
It's
on,
good,
wax off.
right?
It's good.
Favorite
It's
part,
Good,
dude.
dude.
Cobra
Good.
Kai is
Oh.
good.
For how corny it is, it's pretty good.
I mean, well, if you just compare how they wrote it compared to like the all 3 Karate Kids, they did a really good job.
They did.
You know, just putting everything together.
Fight sequences could have been a little better, but
was
other
more
than
of a-
So
that-
generic.
They were, but
So
it
generic.
kind of made it like a little, like gave it that corny little factor.
It was.
You know, kind of to the old school Karate Kid.
I was watching it with PK and I was like, I've never been in a street fight, but I've been punched in the face.
yeah,
and,
I'm
like,
like, these girls are moving like slow motion.
yeah, throwing the spinning heel kick like.
Hella telegraph.
Yeah, I don't know, but the show overall was written very well. The fight scenes weren't. This is what happens when you have Asian people like choreographing it.
Tyrone Woodley was in it. Did you
I
see
know.
Him?
that
I was like, is that
so-
Tyrone Woodley?
Yeah.
Tyrone Woodley was in it.
What did he do?
He was one of
He
the
was just one of,
senseis.
he was just like one of the like
bad
the
guys.
goons. The
Standing?
goons.
That was it?
Yeah,
He
he
was
just
one of the
beat
goons.
people up.
Yeah.
then he got-
Trained in Korea.
Then he got kicked by that other black kid in the face.
Oh yeah, and he got kicked in the nuts. And he got his
Yeah.
finger chopped off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I spaced out for a second, and that's what I came back to.
That's Tyron Woodley, dude.
Oh, Tyron Woodley.
Yeah,
They
he
did
was
that
he
to
was in
him?
the
Jake
Cobra
Paul.
Kai, the news. Yeah.
Jake
I was
Paul
gonna
chopped his
bring that
finger
up just so
Yeah,
that
he
Rob
lost
didn't
to
feel so
Logan,
left out.
off. Yeah, Jake Paul, dude. Chopped his finger off. Crazy.
He's fighting Anderson Silva next.
He's gonna lose.
He's gonna
Anderson
box.
Silva.
Yeah, he's gonna lose, I think.
I don't
You
know.
see Anderson Silva? Like he beat Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
Yeah,
Like,
Knocked,
but-
remember he knocked out Tito Ortiz, dude? Oh, that was, oh my god.
It was too easy. It was like
Oh my God.
30
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah.
But I wasn't that mad about it.
Have you seen the videos of him like just fighting with his sons and he's just like battling them both at the same time and just
Yeah.
keeping them at distance?
Really?
Dude, his
Well,
son's
like,
a badass.
Are they like
Yeah.
legit fighters? his
They're just
sons?
like
Yeah.
sparring with each other,
Yeah.
you know, and he's like literally like socking this fool up and like blocking the kicks over here. It's pretty
No,
cool.
but his
Really?
older son just got his first knockout in his like kickboxing debut or
Debut?
something.
Oh,
and
nice. Are they pretty
it's
old?
brutal. The older one, I don't know how old he is. I
The
can-
worst part
Teenager?
about him is his
I think
voice is
it's
so high.
Khalil Silva.
Yeah, pull that up, Jamie.
I'll pull it up right now.
Yeah, you got your first. We did it the whole first episode. Got your first one in.
He's been waiting that the whole
I was
time.
like, let's wait
I knew
the
it was
whole
coming.
He wanted it. He wanted it so bad.
He's
Well, I gotta-
22.
Oh, okay.
23, sorry.
23. Yeah,
He's
he's
better than all
grown
of
then.
us.
He's grown.
That's a grown man.
Oh man.
Yeah. But he moves a lot like his dad.
I hope so.
They should have Anderson's son fight Jake Paul.
Dude, you see, Yoel Romero, dude, destroyed that guy in Bellator.
I didn't.
He's in
see it,
Bellator
but I
now?
saw
He's
that.
Yeah,
in
he's
Bellator
in
now,
Bellator
dude.
now,
He-
making
he
bank.
I think he just became the champ.
What?
I think he did. Or dude, he fought some guy named Alex like Polizzi.
Mm-hmm.
And like the whole time, dude, you could tell like, dude, he could knock him out any time these 3 rounds.
just
and
waiting.
he waits like the last 20 seconds to do it, but he still got it, dude. It's
brutal.
scary.
Yeah.
He seemed a lot more aggressive than like in the UFC.
Why'd he move over?
Oh, they cut
More
him.
money.
They cut him.
Oh.
They
Oh,
cut
yeah,
him
they
during
cut him.
COVID.
Do you think he's juiced to the gills or no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's on something. He seems a lot more explosive.
Dude, he's
More explosive.
45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he looks better than I've ever looked in my entire
He
life.
could do the splits, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I think it's a combination. Like, he probably is a genetic freak.
Or he's
Like an absolute
Yeah.
Specimen.
specimen. Like,
Yeah.
but he's also, like,
He trains.
juiced.
Yeah,
and
he trains.
he's like Baki.
Ooh.
He's
seen
honestly
Baki?
like, yeah. He's
No,
like,
like
Baki.
He's
anime.
exactly
Like,
like
yeah. He's like Yujiro Hanma.
Yeah,
Oh,
Joel's like
Yujiro
the
Hanma?
Yeah.
No way.
The world's
bro.
deadliest
I don't
creature.
think
They call
so.
him the world's deadliest creature.
I think he's
not
more
even
like
like
Baki.
not even the world's strongest man. The
Yeah.
world's deadliest
He's the
creature
deadliest creature.
Interesting.
on the planet.
Wait, have you
He's
seen
beyond
Baki,
man.
Lun?
No.
You
Oh,
could
man.
you
You
could
sh-
binge it. It's on
Bro,
Netflix.
I think you would like it.
Yeah.
Me
I
too.
think you would laugh at it.
Yeah, actually, you would laugh at it.
Yeah. Because
It's
I
kinda
watched,
funny.
they put 2 series. They put Baki and then they put Baki Hanma on Netflix. It's like the
Yeah, there's
continuation.
also-
What's it about?
It's just some dude who does martial arts and his dad.
Okay, hold up. I know it. Yeah.
You wanna
It's
break it
yeah,
down?
it's
Aaron?
like some teenager in Tokyo. His dad is the deadliest creature in the world. You know, it's like super glorified. Like his dad kills like elephants with his bare hands, and
Dang, dude.
yeah, dude, yeah, like explodes people with his fists, and he kind of has this. He wants to beat his dad to be the strongest creature in the world.
Oh, dethrone him.
Yeah. So the whole time they do, they come after him because he wins the tournament in Japan.
Mhm.
So all the strongest like convicts in the world. Shut up, Rob. Like you, dude. Yeah.
Rob would
Trying to-
hate it.
I might look into it.
It sounds retarded when you put it on paper.
No,
his
it
thing.
is though.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
It was his
but
thing
like
the whole
it's so
time.
compelling
But
for some
it's
reason.
the anime.
like-
It's also the animation.
It does look
Oh,
really
it's the
good.
anime?
The animation
Yeah.
itself is really
Oh.
good. Yeah.
Okay,
You
fair
thought
enough.
it was real live action?
I don't know what's going on.
No.
I don't know. Maybe even more
It's
confused.
it's an anime. Just look it up.
Fair
it's on
enough.
YouTube.
It's on
Yeah,
Netflix.
99% chance I won't watch it.
It's Bakugan,
Netflix,
dude.
sorry.
Just one Bakugan.
You'll watch it.
Bakugan. I hate you.
All right,
Well,
gents. I
that
think
should be
that's
good?
You guys want to wrap it up?
a
All
wrap.
right.
wrap.
All right, give me a little outro.
Like what?
I don't know, just goodbye.
Like and subscribe. Thank you guys
Yeah.
for listening. Appreciate
As
you guys as
always.
always.
Catch you on
God
the
bless.
flippity flop.
Catch you on the
Check in the
flippity
flippity
flop.
flop.
Yeah.